Yeah, this is a hockey show, folks. Welcome into Hockey Night in Scottsdale, the premier destination for hockey coverage around the NHL. The New York Islanders received the first overall pick, and Lou Lamoriello is very upset that he cannot tell the first overall pick. You got to shave your beard. You got to shave your bush.
They actually got that.
Yeah, they got the first overall pick. They went up like 14 spots. You should have seen how they ran the draft lottery. Nobody knew what was going on. They're pulling out balls. They got a lawyer face the other way, blindfolded. There was some microeconomics specialist pulling the ball out of the fucking vacuum. It was super weird.
I saw Utah got the fourth pick,
which is crazy. They barely missed the playoffs. That's kind of huge.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we don't really know the draft or who's any good, but that's crazy that the Islanders first overall pick, man. That's who's even going to be the first overall pick. I know this is a hockey show. I know this is the number one hockey show in the world, but who's even the first overall pick?
I couldn't tell you one name, but my group chat said that there's a defenseman that's pretty good.
Like gun to my chin, if you ask me who's going one overall, I couldn't even give you a first name.
No, I don't know either.
Well, that's what give you a first letter.
Dude, you should have seen the way they did it. It wasn't like the classic like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They like had a bunch of balls with numbers on them, and they picked them, and then they like divided it, carried the number. It was weird, and then they did it like number 10, and then 1, and then 4, 2, 3. It was like nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah.
If you check Twitter, you'll see like nobody had any idea what was happening. I'm surprised Ace didn't go number one all. Fuck! Can't talk.
That's what happens when ESPN does it, though. Like you have no clue.
I had no idea. I have no idea. I also don't really care. I don't care.
Was Gary pulling the balls or?
Gary was standing there, and then there was like 19 people involved.
Yeah.
And then they had like this
because they have to rig it how they want because they know the draft order, like probably I would say right around Christmas time they have it figured out.
Yeah, but they rigged it, and the funniest thing is that they just go to commercials. And I just saw a conspiracy. All right, I guess I'm just not going to be able to talk on this episode today. That's karma for making fun of Ace. I'm not even making fun of him. It's Ace, you know?
It's Ace here.
It's Ace.
Hey, it's Bones. I had like 5 guys in the league reach out to me with voice notes. Not maybe 5's a stretch. 4. It was 4. 4 guys with 2 were voice notes and 2 were saying like, hey, it's so-and-so. It's Ace here. Like people, it's taking the world by storm.
You should see my DMs right now, dude. It's thousands of kids just saying, hey, it's Ace.
Hey, it's Ace.
And I think it's funny, but this morning I woke up and I was like, all right.
Right.
No, it's funny. I don't even care. I don't have my notifications on, so it's not like I get buzzed by it, but it's still funny to me. One kid's like, yo, bro, you know you're going to run the joke into the ground?
It's like it's Bones.
Dude, it's Ace.
Bones,
it's Ace.
But did you see the Bones last time when he was talking to Adam Lowry? That was such a heartfelt Bones.
Yeah, they like both started crying.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. I forgot that Bonus, or maybe I didn't know that Bonus retired. Like, it's not like he got fired, but it was like an emotional moment. I wanted to make fun of it, but then it's like really cool having, you know, a coach, a relationship like that. As long as they're not on the Blackhawks and trying to put things in your butt, it's a pretty cool thing to see that.
Yeah, there's certain coaches that try to date players, but I don't think Bones was one of those guys. And the thing is about Winnipeg and the coaching staff there is everyone, no one gets fired. You just have enough of Winnipeg and you have to get out of town.
Is that why?
Paul Maurice did, Bones. Well, yeah, you get to the age of 60, 65, man. It's hard on your body to be in those bare back days of Winnipeg. It's hard, man.
I forgot that the sun is so good for you. Like the sun on your body, it's good for your joints. It's good for everything.
It's good for your chin, yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's why you always got to go chin up towards the sun and just look at it. Get your sun every day. Get in a walk. But it's Ace here. I was going to tell you, man, you're really under siege right now by the pronouns community. And I've been there a bunch before. How are you handling that? I was actually going to text you and just make sure you're okay because it's a vicious part of the internet. And it's not all of the pronoun people. I don't want to generalize. But the pronoun people that are like it's like the loud minority, not minority as in racial. I mean, they are vicious with their keyboards.
Well, it's the community that, I mean, it's a street or avenue I've never been down before. on the internet. Like I've, you get down like just different racial streets, you get down different, um, you know, homosexual streets, you get down just different avenues of Twitter and the dark web. I've never had my chin down the street before. It's pretty crazy. Like and how do they all know to like gang up on someone? Do they all follow each other? Does it spread like wildfire in their discover kind of section of Twitter? Like because it seems like it's like a real community, man. It feels like it's like I'm entering into like a trailer park like community of people.
When the
Like,
pronoun
it's like Skid Row of pronoun people.
when the pronoun people got you backed into a corner,
Yeah.
it is you got to keep your chin tucked because they, like you said, it's just like a call. It's like a mating call. Like in the woods when you blow a siren, they
Yeah.
all come rushing in and they don't stop. But the good news is that they're all people that are virtue signaling.
Right.
So they're people that, like, the whole point on why they have their pronouns is because they want to pretend like they have empathy and they're really good people. But in reality, they're just pieces of shit. So when they get on you, it's only going to last 48 to 72 hours. So
Yes.
you'll be good. I saw a lot of death threats you got.
Yep.
They love death threats. They love that type of thing. But they get mad at something else within 2 to 3 days and they'll forget all about it. So it's not like you won't have long-term repercussions from the pronoun people that are pissed at you. It'll go away soon.
Yeah, no, they'll be on to the next thing. Like you said, that they sent out the bat signal, and it's just like we're all meeting over here, and we're gonna, take on this guy, and then the tribe will move somewhere else. But the thing is when they're doing it, like what do they have against a big set of tits though? Like
no, they don't not like tits. What happens is they see a tweet and they misconstrue it, and because you got to remember about the pronoun.
They see it as like sexist.
Yeah, but the pronoun people, they're very angry. So like, if you have a tweet, they find a way to get mad at it. That's how good they are.
Yeah,
you could have a tweet that says there's a chance of rain today, and there are very talented members of the pronoun community that could take that tweet and spin it to make it sexist.
right.
And you're like, how is it sexist? I'm literally talking about the weather, and they'll find a way, misogynistic, and they get on your ass, dude. I've been down that road. It's not fun because they're very mean people. Because the thing about you and I don't want to pump our own wrench, but we come off probably on the douchier side online, but we're actually good dudes.
Yeah.
The thing about the pronoun people is that they come off like angels. Like they basically almost stopped the Ukrainian war with all the emojis of the Ukraine flag.
Yeah, they had a good run.
They're close.
Yeah.
They're close. But in real life, they're just like these miserable, because the only thing they have is the keyboard. And you have to kind of respect that. Like, they're masters of their craft, man.
Yeah.
And they never have profile pictures. So these people, they're working at your local malls. They're working at Auntie Anne's Pretzels. Some of them probably have higher end pronoun jobs at like car washes and stuff like that. But they are very good at what they do. I would just advise you, keep your chin tucked. It's not worth it going back at them because they'll just swarm. It's like a beehive. If you poke one bee, the whole hive is going to get you.
Yeah, there was one too. I forget her name. I think it was like Stephanie or something. And shout out to a friend of the show. And I was talking to him last night. And I'm not going to name names, but I was talking to Johnny Laz, and I had to clear one of them because one of the gals he followed. I was like, "Are you dating her?"
Oh, I didn't even answer your question, by the way. Keep going though.
I just thought it was like Johnny's a listener to the show. He's a friend of the show.
Wait, he knows the girl that started the initial attack on you?
Followed her. I was like, well, who is this? Is this? I didn't want to, maybe say something offside because I didn't know if he was dating her or not or what was going that way.
Is he dating her?
No, he confirmed he wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the original pronoun girl that got you, and I want to make myself very clear again, not all the people that are like pronoun people or bad people, but you're in like the hellscape of it. And to answer your question,
I love it though.
It's not that they don't like tits, is that you commented on an OnlyFans girl's tits and they don't know she does OnlyFans. So shout out to Natalie, friend of the show, follows me. It's not that big of a deal. I've DM'd her a couple times. She actually has answered me. I'll tell that story again later in the show. But they don't understand context. So Natalie wants the attention. She has a dope OnlyFans. This episode is brought to you by Natalie Gavro's OnlyFans, and she wants the attention. She's
sitting behind the bench with her tits out.
Right. But the pronoun people saw your tweet, and there's like, oh my God, she can't even be a woman at a hockey game, not knowing that she wants that attention. They go right to the sexist, misogynistic angle of it, which isn't even true. It's like when I got canceled when I tweeted about the masks. Because the woman that was wearing the mask happened to have cancer. How the fuck would I ever know that? I've had family members die from cancer. I've had family members die from getting hit by landscaping trucks. I don't make fun of death. But the girl saw my tweet and without context just torched me. And they cooked my ass, dude. Like, it's not fun. You got to take the long way home back from school when you're in the pronoun
Put
trenches.
you on the Traeger.
Yeah.
450 barbecue, low and slow.
It's just the one thing that always got me, dude, is that so the whole like pronouns thing is the whole goal is I thought was to be inclusive and to be accepting of people. If you like sucking dick, that's cool. If you're a chick but you feel like a dude, that's cool, man. Like, as long as you're not harming anybody. But then those same people are the most vicious people on the internet. That's why I don't understand. I thought you guys were supposed to be, they're really good at being fake good people. And
well, it's all about, you just got to present. You just have to have the buzzwords and the key terms like figured out where you present as a good person.
That's what I'm saying.
Online.
And I know, and there's journalists in the NHL that have came at me before, and they had their pronouns in their bio during the pandemic because I was like prime pronoun season, and now they don't have them.
Yep.
Because they're like chameleons. They morph. They try to. They're journalists. Not all of them. But here's another thing.
That's the part about being a lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also know people that are great people that have the pronouns in the bio. So it depends. Like, there's bad eggs everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like not all cops are good cops. Not all white guys are good white guys. All black guys, they're the best. They don't do anything wrong. White people, every group of people has bad eggs. So the pronoun warriors online, there's some really mean people. Like, dude, a guy said he wanted you to brutally die.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you really believe that?
And I told him this is a hockey show, man.
It is a hockey show.
We talk hockey. Like, thanks for listening and please subscribe.
No, your response, that's the only thing you could do when you're chin on chin with the pronoun community. You can't reason with them. Like, there's no logic involved. Like, it's like a presidential debate. You have to just ignore what the other guy says and then make your point. There's no reasoning. Like, if you sat here today, like, what's something I'm trying to think of something we disagree on. I don't know. It's a hard one.
Yeah, I don't know. But I see what you're saying. I would never, you can't be logical with people that are not logical.
No, they're not.
Put that on a fucking, that's a quote.
You can't argue with an idiot. Yeah. You ever hear that one? Because there's no winning.
Yeah. They're just dipshits, man. At the end of the day, it's just like you're going to fight an uphill battle, and nothing's going to register to their brain. Everything that you say is actually, they're going to somehow flip it on you, and you're going to come off as offensive.
Yeah. So today I actually did go to Great Clips, and the woman cutting my hair actually brought up Chad Ochocinco. How weird is that? That was before you sent me that he retweeted you. And she brought up, and I brought up Shannon Sharp because I'm like, oh yeah, he does that podcast with Shannon Sharp. Like, my buddy listened to it, whatever. So she started talking about how Shannon Sharp shouldn't have put himself in that position. And I was like, I agree. Like, maybe if you're 58, messing around with 19-year-old OnlyFans girls, I don't know. I don't judge. It's legal. Do what you want to do, Shannon. Like, fuck it. Anyway, I'm not going to tell the whole story because it's not that cool. I'll tell it again later. I didn't really agree with her vision on it, but we just talked like adults. And I'm like, oh, well, what about, and it was like a great thing. I tipped her $10 because I'm a huge beauty.
Yep.
And we went about our day. Because
$10 is pretty good on a $6 haircut.
Yeah, it was really good. She was a nice lady, but we kind of had a differentiating view on it. And then we talked it out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see your side of it. And then she saw my side of it. We kissed. We're going out to dinner tonight. But my point is, you can't do that with the pronoun people. They don't fuck with that. They don't fuck with conversation. Just attack, attack, attack. I always say this. We should put the pronoun people in the military. Terrorism would be gone in 25 minutes.
Yeah. Well, do you think?
Yeah, dude. They're really, dude, you're in the middle of it right now. You're getting attacked by these people.
Yeah, but
oh, you mean physically?
Yeah, they're tougher than a $2 steak online and sitting in their bedroom on a keyboard. But if you saw these people, they'd be curled up in a ball, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not really
fight a cold.
Yeah, but what about a drone war? Could you imagine the pronoun people in a drone striking war?
If there was if you could play a computer game in real life and that was war, yeah, you could definitely. But these people, they can't even fight a cold, man. Most of them. No,
and not physically, but a lot of war is online these days.
Yeah,
a lot of war is about hacking and all the Chinese guys and the Russian guys.
Some guy told me that I need to get laid. I'm a virgin. So I got laid four
You didn't even say anything that was bad.
No.
You were pointing out public knowledge. Everybody knows Sexy Nat G sits behind the bench in Dallas with her gigantic tits out and she retweets everyone that comments on
That's America. Tits and entertainment.
it. In Texas.
She's actually hedging her nukes for her online business of OnlyFans, where I wouldn't be surprised if those nukes had a geotag on them where you could literally scan them through your TV and it goes right to her OnlyFans. Like, that would be genius.
What's wrong? Yeah, no, I agree.
Right? Like, that. At the end of the day, that is what her business model is.
Yes.
Sex sells. So if you can't get on board with that, or, you know, stating a couple facts about those twins being better than the Sedines, so if you can't get on board, then fuck you.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just listen,
I know I did.
You turned a wrong corner in a neighborhood. I've done it millions of times. The pronoun people have been on my ass several times, and I've tried to reason with them. I've tried to hash it out, and it happened when I talked about the PWHL. I was commenting on positive things on professional women's hockey. It wasn't even negative. I said something like they should let them be more physical or something like that, and which is like a harmless tweet. Like, these girls are very good. They're the best caliber girls in the world. And I was like, they should let them be all physical. And this pronoun girl, she was like, you're a man. You don't know what it's like to be in the PWHL. Maybe they don't want to be physical. And like, dude, I woke up the next morning and the amount of Subaru owners in my mentions, I was like, all right, I'm going to go on a hike. I'm going to forget this ever happened. And I haven't talked about the PWHL since, because it's just not, it's no disrespect to them, but it's like, the one time I try to offer constructive criticism, they're like, it's fine the way it is. It's like, dude, I comment shit on the I'd say the NHL's retarded, because it is. It has nothing to do with that. It's a women's hockey league. No. I'm fucking sweating in all this gear right now. What's up?
You're ready for...
It's brought to you by Ace.
You're ready to go. You're ready to get on the hill. Dude, I can't tell if this is like a fake website somebody sent me, or is this actually people literally stealing the idea?
Oh, don't click on those links. Okay. Where'd you get that?
Twitter?
Oh, dude.
Am I going to be hacked?
Yeah, you might. Like, ISIS is going to be on your Twitter in 5 minutes. Can I see that?
Yeah, I mean, I
don't like touch. I don't want to touch. Let me see.
Is that a fake?
Okay, so that's spam. Those are like little Taiwanese kids. And whenever you post merch, they like throw it on a link below your tweet. So in hopes that people will
buy it.
Yeah. So you just have to ignore those.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hopefully you don't get hacked. Like Eddie Lack. Did you see his Twitter recently?
Did he get hacked?
Dude.
Like a gay dude or what?
No, it's not a sexual thing. It's all in Arabic.
Oh, really?
The whole Twitter. It looks like a fucking it looks like the Dubai Four Seasons account. It's just all a bunch of scribbly letters, and I don't think he got it back yet.
Damn. Yeah, he probably got. Yeah, someone at like the Live headquarters probably hacked him.
Yeah, he got hacked real bad. Do you think? I don't know how some people, like, I don't want to name his names, but Wilkins gets hacked nonstop. And I'm like, Wilkins, you could just jerk off the regular porn. Like, you don't have to like go download things on eporner.com just to like get your nut. I don't know if that's what he's doing. I'm just assuming. I apologize, Wilkins.
Yeah, you're clicking on like the link.
What are you clicking on, dude?
On the link on the porn site where it's like 9 different things pop up. It's like, dude, like the free webcam. She's not coming on.
Yeah,
she says she's like coming back in 15 minutes, and you wait that long, and you see all the ads, and you click on another link and have to exit it out. Like, the chick isn't showing up, man.
Yo, what is wrong with Swish's mic? I just checked it and it's fine. What are you guys talking about? Thank you for letting me know, though.
It's a hockey show over here, folks.
We'll get back to the live Jasmine thing in a second, but wait, is your mic fucked?
93.
Can you see if it's plugged in all the way at the bottom?
How's the mic, folks?
Yeah, Canucks Twitter got hacked today. You see that?
Did it? So this is a hacking show. Hacksaw Ridge. Folks, 90, 93, 93, 1.
I think we have to get new mics.
Is the mics?
What about now?
How's the mic?
This guy said he can't hear shit. That's just not true.
Ace here. Good now.
What about? I didn't even tweet the link yet. Holy fuck! Wait, did I? Are you holding it? Are you? Yeah, you're holding it.
I mean, I'm holding it pretty good.
Should we swap out the actual mic? All right. Mike Richards absolutely lying. He said there's no sound at all.
Mike Richards. How's my Mike Richards? How's my Mike Milbury?
Brutal Mike.
How's my
from
Mike?
A troll.
Piazza.
What about
Well,
there's
my
a lot
Mike
of
Jordan.
wires in my it's on and off since the start. Fuck.
Sounds fine. 93, 93, 93, 93, 1. Audio is
Anyway, I
good.
don't understand how these kids are getting
It's all good, guys.
their Instagrams hacked and their Twitters hacked. It's like just don't okay, if you're hypothetically if you're watching porn and an ad pops up and it's like, you know those ones that are like, "Are you seriously jerking off alone? Like, what the fuck? There's women in your area." Dudes that click on that, those are the dudes that are getting hacked.
Yeah, then it gives you,
Don't click on that. That's not a real girl. That's a huge black guy in Jamaica behind a screen.
it's kind of nice though. It gives you like 8 different numbers to call, and then if you call those numbers, you can call them like right on your laptop too. You can speak to. It's actually like you said, it's a dude, but he's like in Glendale, and he'll give you an address to a house, and if you show up, you're gonna get completely robbed. But there's just like the thrill of like having a pregame meal and going over to what you think is like a whorehouse. That's a pretty good feeling on a Tuesday, man. It gets lonely, you know what I mean?
I guess I don't know. I mean, a lot. I mean, this is a whorehouse podcast, so this
Yeah,
episode
I mean,
brought to you by whorehouses. I was gonna say something negative about them, but I'm gonna try to keep it positive today.
I would like to get to the Bunny Ranch. I would love to do some content up there. It would be great. That's where Lamar Odom almost died, man.
You might have to go by yourself.
That's fine. Yeah.
Are they willing to be there? Or are they getting trafficked? That's the thing that I'm like.
I mean, it's a little bit of both, right?
What do you mean?
Well, they get trafficked probably to get there. I mean, you got to fly girls in from all over the place. I don't know if they agree to it. I don't know if you go out and scout. Listen, I don't know the makeup of a depth chart at a whorehouse. I've never been to the one in the U.S.
And the Bunny Ranch is in Reno. That was the one on HBO.
Yeah, it's just outside of Carson City.
But they had a show, right? On
Yeah.
HBO. Yeah, I used to get boners to that show. I remember I was a little kid and I would get done watching HBO 24/7 with the Penguins Capitals. And then the show after that would be like Bunny Ranch. I'm like, what's this? And it'd just be like guys that work in sales on camera agreeing to fuck hookers, which is kind of nails.
How is that legal there though?
It's just like not even a real county. It's like, you know, when we were driving back from Vegas and I'm like, dude, who lives out here? And I looked it up. It's like an unincorporated town. So you can steal, you can kill people, and there's no police, there's no rules.
Yeah, I mean, like I just don't know how you can just be in Nevada and all of a sudden you just pull up to the Bunny Ranch and they have a catalog like it's a Perkins menu and you just pick out your girl and you spend the whole day with her in the jacuzzi suite and then you go your separate ways. Like, and I'm pretty sure like it's, you know, they have like a bathroom attendant that comes out and will offer you any sort of opioids you need or drugs or fentanyl. Like that place is fucked.
So for the Bunny Ranch, you don't just go have relations with the girl and go home. You get to spend the whole day there, like with the prostitute that you pick.
Yeah, well, it depends on the package you get, right? If you get the MVP upgrade or if you're, you know, it's like ordering the traditional breakfast and with different sides, and you can pretty much pick out whatever you want as long as you're willing to pay, right?
Yeah, but I feel like if I spent an entire day with a prostitute and we're doing the jacuzzi and stuff, I feel like you're like halfway into a situationship with a hooker after that. Like, I feel like I might catch feelings.
Well, I mean, one of my uncle's buddies, I think, went there and he called his wife in the parking lot and said, "I'm not coming home."
How good of a
and she said, "You get your ass home right now." And with a little bit of a push and a nudge from other members that he was with, they told him, "Brent, get home."
I wonder.
But yeah, he was legitimately thinking about leaving his wife, man. It was a weekend in Vegas, and they went to the Bunny Ranch, and next thing you know, you're on a bender, you're doing a bunch of blow, and I don't even know if he was doing blow, but I got to imagine you're not in a state of mind to. You're thinking about settling down with a chick at the Bunny Ranch, man. Like,
yeah, you got some fucking problems.
Like I mean, I know what she's doing to you and how good that feels, but you got to realize that that's just temporary and it stays in Carson City.
Yeah, like you have a whole family, dude. Like you like, have to, you know, you're working in tech sales. Like you have clients to take care of. You can't just live in Carson City the rest of your life. The thing is, though, these guys, they go to these whorehouses, and these are professional whores. They know how to suck it. They know how to eat it. They know how to do things that your wife might not be down to do. And these guys just get so caught up in, like you said, the temporary.
Well, the thing is what you don't understand, especially when you're you're high and drunk is,
You don't see the ball right.
well, you're paying for this. So of course she likes you.
Yeah.
What happens when we step off this lot? It's not the same, brother. It's not.
No, she has a family. You have to
This
respect that.
Is a professional in her craft. This is what she is paid to do in her life. It's no different than a waitress. A waitress coming over to your house is not just going to get you everything you want. Like you're sitting on the couch, you're like, honey, I need a Butterfinger. Honey, I need this. It's like, no, she's going to say, fuck you. I'm not getting you all this stuff and rubbing your toes and sucking your fingers and doing all this weird shit. No, that is only at a 20% gratuity at bare minimum. So it's the same thing. It's like, that's what guys don't realize is like, you're literally, this is a professional. Like you're in the best league in the world for whores right now.
Yeah, like she's sucking it from the back because she knows that you'll pay for it. It's not like a thing of affection. It's not like your wife on your honeymoon. She might do some like crazier shit, and then after that, it's like a long road of hell.
You aren't special, brother. You just happen to be the one paying right now.
But you made a good point. They are high on coke. Like Lamar Odom almost shuddered in one. They're high on cocaine. You're not really seeing the ball great, and you think that you two have an emotional connection, but you are paying $700 per hour for this.
Yeah, $700 to $1,000 gets you in the door, and then from there, it's like I said, you can upgrade to the platinum package, the gold member, which is a classic, the old Austin Powers.
But I gotta go turn off the other TV. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine. But anyways, we got the game. Oh, Willie Styles starts it off in style, folks, as we are getting into some hockey coverage after a long-winded horror talk about the Bunny Ranch. Number 88, 33 seconds in, puts the Toronto Maple Leafs on the board and beats Sergei Bobrovsky. It looks like 5-hole. It looks like 5 cheddar. Switch cheddar. Which one's better? Max Pacioretty, a high rim out. Willie Nylander gets going down the wall and goes Mariano Rivera right on the river here, folks. So we'll get another look at it. And he kind of got just cheating a little bit off his post. And what a shot by Willie Wild Bill Nylander to get the Toronto Maple Leafs going. Right under the pad, right along the ice. That is what you call right along the river, folks. The old Sault Ste. Marie River. How are you? We might get another one here. Oh,
dude, this ace thing is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I know we just talked about it, but it's insane. Like, you said guys in the league are texting me about it. I have guys that were in the league texting me about it. I got like family members texting me about it. They're like, who is Ace? I'm like,
Ace here.
I don't even know if we should keep saying it. Like, he might get mad.
I mean, he's for sure seen it at this point.
I mean, Biz said it live on TV last night.
What'd he say?
He said Ace.
Just that?
You didn't see that?
No.
They were zooming out on TNT, and Biz goes, Ace. Also, I woke up to a text from Biz, and it just said Ace.
Just said Ace.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants me saying that on the air, so I apologize, Biz, for
I don't think
telling people that. Yeah, I don't think he gives a shit.
No.
I mean, it's all in good fun, right? It's not like,
Yeah, who cares?
It's
Ace. It's his name. He
bada
says it
bing,
every other
bada
word.
All right, man. I mean, I think Florida's going to win this series. I'm not saying I want them to, but actually, I don't know who's going to win. I'm just talking out of my ass right now.
Is Ray Chicken Parm Ferraro doing the call, at least in the color? Because we got another putrid performance here for ESPN.
That's probably something we disagree with that I was thinking about. You
Parm?
like Ferraro, right?
I think he's good. I think he's really on top of it. His voice is probably not the best. The way he enunciates is a little bit dragged out or over the top, but I do think his intel on the game, and whenever they go to him, he's ready. That's what I love about him, is he's got like 3 or 4 bullet points that he can kind of spin off of. A lot of guys, like, they throw it to him, especially if they're in between the glass, like Brian Boucher, is like no idea what he's saying.
Yeah, he has no idea.
You know what I mean? Like, so even like I miss a guy like Pierre Maguire, man. Pierre Maguire would have fucking 40 stats lined up, ready to go. People say whatever you want about him, but he was ready.
Pierre was great. Yeah, I agree with you about that.
Like, Ferraro's like, he's a pro, dude. He's like, and all of his stuff is on point every time.
Talks so much though, man.
Yeah,
and I'm not getting. Like,
I would rather listen to him than this fucking guy doing the play-by-play.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I mean, Ray Ferraro, he does sound like a bunch of rubber bands are around his tongue, but I don't have the best voice either, so I can't even talk today. But I think it's because these goggles are cutting off my circulation. Not an excuse, guy. But I feel like Ferraro just talks way too much. Like, I just want to, like, dude, relax. Like, I just want to hear the game a little bit.
Yeah. No, I mean
He's good at his job, though.
that's a point. I
I
just think he's
agree. I
good.
concur.
I think he's good, and like I said, I would rather listen to him talk than a guy like this.
Guys, if you're watching on Twitter, by the way, we just got told today that Twitter views don't mean shit, which is hilarious. Head on over to youtube.com/@hockey and Scott Zone. Watch it on YouTube. Get that chat fired up. It's just crazy how somebody could say, oh, yeah, Twitter views don't matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Yeah. We might have a is men's league, have they gotten back to us yet?
Black Lives Matter. No.
I'm working on another deal,
Me too.
A jersey deal.
Okay, I got a really funny one potentially lined up. It's boner pills.
Yeah, that'd be good. Get your wrench off.
Bro, everything's so much different now. Back in the day with boner pills, 17 minutes remaining in the Florida-Toronto game right now. But it used to be all this discreet, like, hey, if you can't get your wrench hard, we're gonna send you these pills in a discreet box.
Yeah,
Don't
they send
worry.
it like a Mike and Ike's bag.
Yeah, it's all secretive. Nowadays, there's commercials and there's girls just like, yeah, I make my boyfriend take him because he's a pussy and he can't get his dick hard. And I love when he takes these boner pills. Everything's all changed now.
I wonder, like, I've never taken like a Viagra or a C-bomb. I wonder if like the generic ones work as good as, you know what I mean? Because you could always used to like walk into a gas station back in the day, and especially when you're playing junior, you could always buy like those fake like extends,
Like
ones.
the rhinos.
Yeah, or like this company called Extends, like it would be sitting like right next to the pack of Backwoods, like behind the cash register, and you would have to be like shamelessly be like, you know what, I want the Extends, but they would never actually do anything. So I wonder, like, do these generic brands, do they actually work?
I don't know. I've never taken a boner pill. Like I don't have that hard of a time getting a boner, and also I just get scared about having a jammer. They're known for heart attacks, dude. Like I know a guy that was addicted to these things in college.
Yeah.
He used to go on ASU campus. There's a gas station on Apache and Rural, and they had a whole section of boner pills. And he would just be like, yo, today they got these in stock. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. That's weird. Like, if you have erectile dysfunction, just go to the doctor. And he's like, I don't. I just like taking them.
Yeah.
Like, even when he's not whacking, like he takes a boner pill before he goes out because it makes you feel good.
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
What? That's crazy. So you're high on boner pills?
Yeah,
that's like mad gay.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know a lot of guys, especially ex-players, they would always be on C-bombs, they call it, because it just like makes you happy. And then like some chick just grazes you by like her fur coat, walking by in say a restaurant at coat check, and you get a boner, and then you're happy the rest of the time.
I want to be horny on my terms. I don't want to be horny because I took a pill.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You kind of just you're either a guy that just likes to be horny all the time, or in a half chub, or you want to create that magic yourself. But yeah, I'd be curious to see how those work for just the general public.
I just don't like to be horny all the time. Like I want to earn my horniness. I don't want to be horny all the time. Like that dude I was talking about, I actually can't say his name. He was basically taking them, so he was horny all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's so annoying.
Well, yeah, but you just,
I don't want to be like, filling out paperwork at the DMV and be like, oh my God, I need to fuck something right now.
Yeah.
There's time and
but then you see like a 5 and you just start wheeling. You almost go into like Chaz Michaels mode, man. You become a sex addict, which is pretty cool too. I mean, being addicted to sex, that's not the worst thing.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing, but I would never want to be a sex addict. It's like you constantly have to like shower. There's always fluids all over your towels. It's like
you're into weird oils.
Too much cum.
Yeah, because like at that point, like you don't even use lube. You're actually using like coconut oils and stuff.
Yeah, and then you're just constantly either ragdolling your wife, or you're constantly in a situationship, or you're constantly having to go out and find new box. It just seems like a dilemma.
Yeah, there's a lot to decipher, man. I mean, you know what I mean?
Reinhardt. Oh my God, I hit him in his coconut.
Stoli, the goalie, 14:52 remaining in this game here is Stoli, the goalie, gets his absolute tower buzzed.
Chat's absolutely buzzing tonight. Thank you, guys. I think this show is growing. I mean, we're already number 1, but
we are number 1 in the world.
Oh, right in the coconut. Yeah, like Ray Ferraro, like why does he pronounces like every single letter of every word?
Yeah, I think he just tries to like be so like spot on with the words, you know what I mean? Like he just loves it.
Does he talk like that when he's ordering coffee? Like, I need a cafe Americano, add an extra espresso shot. Like, there's no way he actually talks like
or
that.
he's like sitting at a steakhouse and he's ordering. I don't know, man. He's like, I would like that medium rare plus, and I can get a side of asparagus, and can I get a twice baked potato? And do you have the scallion potatoes? And you know what I mean? I'll take another Diet Coke, and the Diet Coke is so good because Diet Coke has less sodium in it, but you know what I mean? The taste is just so. I'll have some more low too as well. I don't know.
Does he talk like that when he's rinsing his wife? Like, do you care if I put my tongue in? I mean, do you care if I put my thumb in it? Like,
I always wonder because like his son, I played with his son, Chicken Parm Jr. Landon. He kind of talks the same way. I'd be interested to see how Ray talks like just on a day-to-day basis. I doubt it, but you never know, man. Like, because you go into that character for long enough, you become it.
He's like a method actor.
Yeah.
Like the dudes that always play Batman in the movies, those dudes always get like permanently fucked up, and they're wearing black spandex with a gray jumper, and they walk around like they think they're superheroes. Most of them die because they jump off the top of buildings thinking they could fly like Batman.
Yeah, like Heath Ledger, man.
The Joker. They think they're Batman, which is kind of sick.
Like Heath Ledger was waking up in the middle, and God bless his soul, right? We lost him, but like he thought he was in character, man. Like he literally tried to slit his cheeks. Like
wait, did he commit the Sue?
Yeah, I think he went Sue St. Marie. Fuck. But that's just it, man. He got so into his character. You know, I mean, Christian Bale's never been the same since too. Like he got the Batman status, and he literally thinks he's Bruce Wayne.
I mean, acting's a tough job. A lot of people on the internet think that it's like 18-hour days, bro, in show business. So if you have to be Batman for 18 hours, it's like your whole day. Like you're almost sleeping as Batman now. You're taking dumps as Batman. Like you are Batman.
Yeah, it's like 4 on, 3 off or something like that. It's crazy hours.
Yeah, it is crazy hours.
It's showbiz.
This episode is brought to you by Emmy Squared Pizza. Use code CHIN at goldbelly.com. You don't have to go to a separate website. If you go to Emmy Squared Pizza's website, I'm gonna try to talk like Ray Ferraro. If you go to Emmy Squared Pizza's website, it'll take you to Goldbelly. If you want to order online, use code CHIN, and that's 25% off, and they will ship you the frozen pizza. And if you pop it in the oven, it's just as good. And this episode is also brought to you by, actually, it's not. Men's League Sweaters. I followed up with them twice.
Who, Men's League?
Yeah, I think they do run a renew. But
well, the price is going up because I got a competitor coming in.
The price is going way up.
And I can't confirm it yet, but yeah, we might have a competitor coming in.
Good.
So it's gonna have to go up to like I'm not gonna say the number on the show, but probably 40,000 a month
per episode. Oh, a month? That's not bad.
But we could structure it per episode too. So that'd be like 30. I would give him a deal like 37,000 an episode.
I like asking company for like ridiculous things. Like I want 300K an episode.
I want and you're not gonna get that much FaceTime, man. Like you're gonna be like a bottom ticker.
Yeah, we'll put you on the ticker. We'll read like 30 seconds. We'll bake it in. We'll do a mid-roll. They love those buzzwords. They're like, hey, can you send me a sizzle reel of what your podcast is about? No, just go to our Instagram.
Go to our Instagram and go to our YouTube. Why do you want to know? If you check out any of our clips, you're probably going to say no.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to say no.
Just trust us.
Well, it's like we got a text the other day, and they're like, a certain company, actually, we don't say it, but certain company doesn't want to work with you guys because a homeless guy was in your clip. He's not on Hockey Night in Scottsdale.
We didn't hire him.
We didn't hire. He was just a random homeless guy that said he hated Mexican people.
He was all strung out, and he came over to us. What are we supposed to do?
What does that have to do with us?
It looked like,
like what?
If we didn't give him the mic, he was going to eat one of us.
Like it's a hockey show. Ace here.
Dude, what are you doing? Bones, it's Ace. Ace, it's Bones.
I'm not going to change my style either. Like they're like, oh, can you calm down with the drug tweets? What drug tweets, bro? I haven't tweeted about cocaine in 4 years.
Right.
Besides last week and the week before that. But before that,
it's been like, it's been 2 weeks. And before that, man, it was like 3 weeks after that.
Like, bro, stop trying to change me, dude. Like, I am who I am. But that's the other thing. It's a double entendre because I'm not going to complain about not getting sponsors. I'm going to complain about the unreasonable ones. But this is a hockey show. We're going to keep being ourselves. And whoever buys in, their stock price is going to go, oh, my God. It's going to go through the fucking roof. But we'll see who takes a chance.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to be a part of the #1 hockey show in the world or not? It's a pretty easy.
I mean, the most female listeners, we're
the most pronoun engagement out of anyone.
We're a gay Chinese podcast.
We're
That's
for the
it.
gays. We're for the Chinese. We're for the Mexicans. We're for everyone, man. We just had a black guy on our show. When's
Yeah,
the
how
last
come-
time? When's the last time a hockey show's had a black guy on? Hockey player or not?
I can't even tell you. I don't even know.
I mean, besides Ace, I don't think Ace does podcasts.
Ace here.
It's Ace here.
Ace. It's Ace. Ace. It probably takes him like 45 minutes to get out of his house in the up because he's looking in the mirror, brushing his teeth, just going, Ace. It's Ace. No, I'm Ace. No, you're Ace.
What do you think he does like when he has to call American Express and you have to say like your name 16 times because they always transfer you to like the next guy? What do you think he says? Do you think he just says like, do you think he remembers his name's Anson or does he just say Ace?
He's probably on the phone for like 4.5 hours.
It's like it's Ace. Yeah, Ace. But like, what's your real name? It's Ace.
It's Ace.
Legal name Ace. Yeah, it's Ace Anson.
And they'll
Ace.
be like, that's not what we have here. We're going to have to transfer you to our security unit. And then they transfer over.
Do you think like, what does it say on his ID? Does it Ace?
I don't know. It's Ace here.
Yeah,
Back to you, Ace. He's probably like really pissed off. I could.
Why would he be mad though? It's great press for him.
Yeah, but like the whole internet is saying Ace right now.
But if you get offended by your own nickname, you're a jackass.
Yeah, but like he's Ace, and now everyone else is trying to be Ace.
Yeah, that's true. But there's only one Ace, man.
I told my mom to call me Ace today.
Yeah, I like Bones.
Yeah, I like Bones too. He's really good at his job.
Yeah, I
He's
want to be called
incredible.
Bones though. Like Bones is pretty sick.
Yeah, that's a good nickname.
Like he's built like a coyote, man, all cock and ribs. He's just Bones.
Shout out to Bones. Nate Schmidt is in the NHL. I didn't even know that till just now.
They left Vegas and he went to Chinnipeg and everyone forgot about him. Now he's back, man, snapping it for the Panthers.
Didn't he get suspended for steroids too?
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah,
steroid boys.
He had the same. Well, he showed Ekblad this year where he got it.
I mean, listen, you play for the Florida Panthers, and you're competing with guys in South Beach. You see all these big jack dudes on the beach. Like, you're going to be tempted to take roids. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No, I mean, you go to Muscle Beach too. Like we're right on the tip of South Beach there, and you walk around and you have one Cuban sandwich and you kind of feel your barrels slip a little bit, dude. Just to even walk by there, you have to get a shot in your ass. That's the cool thing about living in Florida too. Like you don't think you're going to get caught because the weather is so nice. There's so many different criminals around. There's all these like yoga classes. There's a ton of just like illegal activity. And you're playing the NHL and you forget about just one dirty piss test, man. It's like, how did he not like, like rookie party was last week. I know they're probably just testing for Coke, but then you get hammered with some PED. I wonder what was it TRT replacement? What was he doing? Like, I wish they would like come out and say like what the actual formula he had in his system.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. Like, what was it? Was he blood doping? Was it a shot in his ass of testosterone? Bro, I'm scared of taking like HGH. A ton of guys take it, but it makes you go bald like within a week.
HGH, is that illegal in the NHL?
Human growth hormone? Yes.
Yeah, you can't take that.
No, that's illegal everywhere.
So you just take it just to get bigger? Like just work out.
Well, human growth hormone or any sort of growth hormone or blood doping, you take it because you're like, if you're taking HGH, theoretically you're taking it because yes, you do want to get bigger and stronger, but your recovery rate is insane. Like you could go work out and do bench for an hour and the next day you could do it again.
Oh, that makes sense.
So your recovery rate and the proteins in your muscles don't break down as easy. That's why you're able to put on so much mass, but also hold it. So your recovery time, it cuts your recovery time in like more than half.
So you can work out more.
Well, that's why Barry Bonds' head got so big, right?
Yeah, I mean, it should be legal in baseball because it's way more fun to watch baseball when guys have heads that are the size of motorcycle helmets.
Right.
There's crushing balls like 450 yards, not even feet.
No, I mean, Barry Bonds, his head was literally the size of a Titanic and it was shaped that way.
Dude, his penis was like a Tic Tac. That's how many steroids he took.
His head,
by
the time he was finished, he literally, you remember the show Hey Arnold?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he looked like that character. Like it was like a sideways mailbox.
Remember how much of a bitch Olga was?
Yeah. She was a skunk.
Was Arnold a foster kid?
He was Jewish, yeah. So I think that means same thing.
In Rugrats too, there was a foster kid. There's so many. What's with Nickelodeon and foster kids? Wow, somebody just got bundied. Who is that?
Arian Foster. Well, in like Mike too. Bow Wow was a foster kid.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was like a big thing, man. Like now it's like including every single race inside of a commercial, but for a while it was foster kids. It was kind of like it was minority foster kids. So now it's kind of graduated to the point where if you have a movie, you have to have every walk of life in a family. That's always funny. Like in movies these days, we have like an Asian mom, a black dad, 2 kids that are white, and then it's like a Mexican.
Yeah.
It's like, how did that happen? Like,
Yeah, it's like Mark Wahlberg's family. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he would never adopt a minority.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah, I mean that's DEI, bro.
Yeah.
That's why all these planes are going down. They're hiring people that they're like, do you want to fly this plane? What's your experience? And the guys are like, yeah, I drove Lyft for 6.5 years, but he's a Chinese guy. And they just give him the job as a pilot.
Well,
but
yeah, because
there's not checking.
Well, yeah, they just figured if you can follow like a GPS, you can fly a plane.
But it's like, I don't care what you do in the SAC. I really don't. Like, I don't care if Caitlyn Jenner flies my plane. Just be qualified. That's all I ask. I don't care if you're gay.
I wouldn't want Caitlyn Jenner flying my plane.
Why not? I feel like she would be good at it.
Oh, I think she'd be no.
Why?
I don't know, man. I just can't trust a dude with tits.
She's an Olympian though, or she. I don't think she has fake nukes, man. She didn't put tits on, did she?
Yeah, well, I think she
kept his wrench though.
He did keep the hose, yeah.
I don't know, man. Like sneakily, like Caitlyn Jenner is like a smart dude or a chick. Now the pronoun people are really going to be on your ass if they see this clip.
Yeah, I told them to subscribe. Yeah, this is a hockey show, but we'll get to some of that coverage in a bit. But yeah, I think they all did tune in today. I don't know, man. I like, yeah, Caitlyn Jenner Bruce was a great, tremendous decathlon or decathlete, but flying wasn't one of those events.
No, I'm saying if she was qualified.
Yeah.
I just want a qualified pilot. That's it. That's all I want.
Yeah. Dude,
right? Sue me.
You know this guy, but this is actually a true story. He told me, well, like back in like what year was it when Caitlyn Jenner transformed from Bruce to Caitlyn? Would you say it was like probably like 2015, 2016, somewhere in there?
It was like right around when the Kings won the cup.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. So these guys were at a Hollywood party and Rob Jenner was at the party. And they were just kind of shooting the shit, hanging out. I forget whose house it was at. And they're hanging out with Rob Jenner. They're kind of sitting around and they're going to run to a gas station to get some chew and some backwoods, maybe roll up a spliff.
Okay.
So they're talking about hockey. They're talking about whatever. They're talking about Rob's life. And they're like, how you doing, Rob? And they're like, fuck. Could be better. I got my dad that thinks she's a chick now.
He joked about it.
No, but he was like dead serious. And and it's like they're like not even to the 7-Eleven yet.
Oh man.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, what do you say? Do you be like, yeah, bro, that sucks? Or do you just be like,
catch the Laker game last night?
Yeah, change the subject.
Yeah.
No, I feel like if a dude openly tells you like I'm rattled that my dad is a trans, that you have to like you gotta let him talk that out as a friend.
But you don't even really know the guy. And then like that's like you just try to ask him how he's doing. He's like, well, have you seen the news lately? My dad thinks she's a chick.
It's kind of whack for him to put them in that position.
Yeah, but like that's clearly the only thing on his mind. You know what I mean? Like it's like,
yeah,
is my dad gonna chop off his hose? Is he gonna take his hose to Play It Against Sports and trade it in for a catcher's mitt? Like there's a lot of weird thoughts running through your mind, man. Like, and you probably knew your dad had tendencies of going full Mrs. Doubtfire, where he probably was a little bit of a cross dresser, just going in his closet. You're throwing a football and all of a sudden it ends up in your dad's closet, and it's like, why is there a nightgown and a dress in here? But then to like fully commit to it, man, that's got to be hard because it affects the whole family, not just one chin, right?
I mean, especially when it's as public as it is.
Like
if you're a dude and your dad turns into a chick, like let's not beat around the George Bush. That's a big deal, man.
Oh,
that's like, come on, bro.
But your dad's a chick.
Like, Dad, I want you to be happy, but like,
can't you just like?
What do you do with your balls?
Can you just be like a chick in the next life? Like, man, you're already almost 60,
or
bro.
Just be a chick on the weekends or something.
Can you be a part-time chick?
Yeah, but also you can't, if that's your dad's truth, then like,
can there be like one day where you dress up during the week, and we can go for dinner, and we can act like you're not that person. Like you can go, like we can have a bunch of costume parties, Dad. How about we have like one a month? You know what I mean? And you can act like a chick, but
Yeah,
to
but
fully
dude, like
commit to
your
it.
dad was just hiding that he liked to be a chick for his whole life. Like, I don't think he's gonna agree to that.
Yeah, but I know this is a hockey show, but if you're born a dude, you are a dude. I don't care what you think you are. Are.
The pronoun people are gonna be.
You're a dude.
You're in for some deep shit.
Yeah, come at me.
The pronoun people are not gonna be happy with this.
I mean, I know it's a hockey show, but I'm just telling you.
I think it's just like, oh, Chinlander. I just think back that mic up a little bit.
Yeah.
I just think like there's really nothing you could do, man. It does suck because you're losing now you have two moms.
I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I got,
No, I agree with you. It's just a very tricky,
listen,
it's
you
a
can
confusing thing. It's like,
yeah.
Is that what, like, I can't even picture that, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's hard. Like, I would just be like, Dad, come on. Like, I know I want you to be happy and you can be whoever you want. And I'm not here to tell your chin what you should be, but is there any way, like, can we do like split custody of you being Caitlin and Bruce? Because I still miss you as my dad.
Right.
And you're my dad for 60 years. And I know you didn't feel that way. And I'm not telling anyone to do certain things, you can act however you want. But like, I'm just saying, if that was my dad, it'd be like, Mike, can it be like, can you just commit to half the time, maybe? The one thing you can go into split character, man. You could be Two-Face, which is pretty cool. Like, I mean, you could almost just be two characters. And I know that would be tough because you'd be caught in between a lot of the times, but like Princess Fiona in Shrek, where she's like a beautiful princess during the day and at night she turns into an ogre.
Yeah, but you're not hearing. He just spent his whole life hiding that he wanted to be a chick.
Yeah.
So like now he's like free. So there's no way he's gonna say like, all right, I'll be half and half. Like he just.
I'm just saying, as a kid, could we compromise?
I would have just stuck it out.
Yeah. Well, no, I know you would have. But
let's say I wanted to be a tranny and I was 60 something. I would have just said, you know what? I'm gonna stick it out for my kids. I'm gonna be their dad.
Well, I can go to a drag brunch once a week.
Yeah, I'll wear a skirt.
Yeah,
when they're not home, but I'm not gonna go full chick. That's just me. But I don't know, man. Like maybe I don't know. I can't even speak on it because I'm just a white guy. Like I don't know what that's like. Like I don't know the logistics of thinking you're a chick.
There's a lot of thought that goes into it.
Yeah, I just like.
I mean, it's a hockey show, man. Like we got to talk about the certain things, right? Like for our people.
Yeah, it's a Stanley Cup. Like that's why we cover these topics. I just like don't. So Bruce Jenner, but he kept his reg. So it's like
kept his hose.
So he just likes the thought of being a chick, like sitting in the passenger seat and doing chick stuff. Like, what are you looking for?
Yeah, man. I think he like saw that. I think it probably started when he saw the movie White Chicks. You know what I mean? If Terry Crews can be a white chick part of the day, I'm white. I could be a chick all the time. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's interesting.
You see the Met Gala today, the Diddy Gala?
Yeah, do you see LeBron James
tweeted like because of his knee, he can't be there. Like, dude, just don't go.
Why are you putting yourself on the injury report for the Met Gala? Dude, shut up. I hate LeBron.
Yeah, you hate LeBron. I actually like don't hate LeBron. That's it. That's something that we disagree on. Well, actually, we don't though. You hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron, but I have like different. I get what you're saying. He does like outrageous shit.
I don't hate his basketball game, but there's a reason why MJ doesn't like him, and I'm an MJ guy.
Yeah,
MJ
that's a
doesn't.
Good point.
MJ doesn't talk to him.
I just like
MJ
LeBron.
Thinks he's a bitch.
Yeah, I just like that LeBron. If we're gonna get serious here on a hockey show, I just like LeBron opened up a school, and I like that he's from a ghetto and he has no dad, and he still took the right path. That's what I like about him.
And the expectation for him coming out of Akron, Ohio,
lived up to it.
He lived up to it and more. He really did. So in that sense, coming out of St. Mary's with all of his boys, Rich Paul, he's put all those guys on. Maverick Carter, Rich Paul didn't go to that school, but Maverick Carter did, and all of his other boys. Like that part is cool for sure. It's cool that he's been with the same high school sweetheart forever. He's probably had about 3,000 notches in between that, but that's off the record, and you don't see that stuff on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I feel like if you're like mega athletes, they have contracts like they're allowed to cheat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you do, and you sign if you have a party, you probably sign NDAs and do different things. But yeah, I just think I don't know. Like to me, he's just never gonna be known as the GOAT. And I just think I don't know. He annoys me in a sense. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is, but it's just like he's just not a nail gun. And MJ was. MJ would play drunk, man.
Nylander's gonna have a hattie this period, bro.
He might have a yeah. We got 5.
The amount I'm sweating in this shit is unbelievable. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I
You
don't
have
like
the
that.
toe, you
He
have the toe
kind of
warmers in or no?
what?
You have the toe warmers
No,
in? No.
not today. Yeah, I get what you're saying about LeBron. It's hard for me to say because I don't really know basketball that much. But I just think that a lot of the times, like, it's hard to find a celebrity or an athlete that has never like fucked up. But then again, fucking up is being human. So
Yeah.
maybe it's weird that he hasn't fucked up. Because they always try to pry things out of your life. Like, look at Bieber right now, like beefing with the paparazzi. Like, I don't want to be dramatic, but Bieber should legally be able to physically assault paparazzi.
When Bieber's doing that, those videos that have came out, does he have security around him? He's got it, right?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm sure there's times where he's not with security.
You think? I
Yeah,
was wondering
man.
that.
Like, I think paparazzi should just be illegal. It's just legalized harassing people. Like,
Yeah.
imagine like when we have paparazzi, probably we're about to have paparazzi. We're the #1 show in the world. We have the most female listeners. It's coming, man.
Yeah. Our fans drink like I've never seen before. Yeah. I mean, it's coming.
But yeah, I mean, this is a hockey podcast about Ace.
Yeah. Brought to you by Ace and Bones. Bones, it's Ace. Ace, it's Bones.
I appreciate all you guys in the chat saying that you're listening to us over the game. That's really cool.
I mean,
We're actually talking a lot about hockey. Florida has 3 shots. What did you think about that game last night, bro? I can't believe the Blues just 2 goals. Like, oh, just
it sucks, man, because it's like they got that game wrapped up, and like I was tweeting, like I was ready to go to Dallas. I was about to text you, like, let's go to Dallas, let's go to game 1, let's do some content. We're the #1 hockey podcast in the world. We have to do this for the people. We're the #1 non-for-profit hockey podcast in the world. So let's dust off our Amex. Let's go further into debt, and let's go to game 1 at the American Airlines Center. And then with 2 seconds left, they tied that fucking game up. But I want to get serious just on a teaching point because this is Ace and Bones over here.
Ace.
Like Ryan Suter on that first goal to put him down 2-1. What are you doing? Like the way he came out, he was facing the wrong way for a block shot. As a defenseman, when you go out to that left flank, you got to be facing in a way where your stick is to the outside, or if it's going to be in the middle, your toe caps are going towards the goal line. So you take away the far side of the net is what I'm saying. He goes down in a way where he's open to the middle of the ice, and it's an unfortunate bounce off his stick, but it then trickles in past Bennington on a skip play. So that was like, I just thought as a defenseman, especially a guy that's played 1,500 games, he turned the wrong way to go block that shot or pass, and it ends up going off his stick, and it ski balls into the net. And then the game tying goal with 2 seconds left, it's the same thing. Like Kyle Connor is outside the dot on that, as we're going to look here at Florida. When he puts that puck into Perfetti, he's outside the dot, Bob. So Falk, just stay in front of the net. You got to realize there's only 2 seconds left in this game. The puck is going to have to come back to the net. Let's get tight as we're getting scored on here. Wow, that was Bar Mexico. Seth Jones. Seth Maurice Jones Drew. Seth Pac-Man Jones. Wow. What a snizzy.
Keep going there. You're making a good point.
So I'm saying, let's get back to the St. Louis tying goal. So it goes low to high. It goes over to Kyle Connor. Okay. Kyle Connor outside the dots, 2.8 seconds left, whatever it was, 3 seconds. Even call it 5. If you're Justin Falk, you don't go leaking out to a point where you're not going to block the shot or block the pass. You stay tight. You make Kyle Connor beat Bennington to the near side, the strong side, take away the far side. with a shot that's over his ears under the bar. Make him beat you with his best shot of the night of the series with 2.8 seconds left. You go leaking out, which he did. Now he's caught in no man's land. So he's between the hash mark and the dot while Kyle Connor is on the other side of the dot. So he's in a non-real threat position to score.
Oh! Are you serious?
Morgan Riley, how do you like me now? Sailboats 44, stick side. Is that Allen Iverson? Because holy answered, oh my butter sauce like you find with a piece of snow crab from Willie Nylander. That was melted butter with a white napkin. Whoo!
What is Boob Titsky doing here, man?
Oh my God. That was melted butter, folks, at Joe's Crab Shack. Holy jumping. What a shot there by Morgan fucking Riley. The longest tenured Leaf puts them back up 3-1. And hopefully someone else scores while I'm trying to explain this goal again.
Are you still going?
No, I'm going to quit on it.
Because I have something to say, though.
But get tight on that goal. Don't leak out. Make Kyle Connor beat you to the strong side. Take away the inside and pick up sticks because you know where that puck's going. It's coming back to the net, whether it's on a high tip or a shot off the pad, and you help your goalie out. He gets overextended. The puck goes in for a high tip. It's a fucking tie game. That is not tactical defense. I just thought it was 2 leaky plays by the Blues.
You know where I think it starts, though? Buchnevit's going for the open net.
That was cocky.
There's 40 seconds to go. If he chips that out, man,
yeah,
that's automatically 10 seconds off the clock.
Yep.
Takes them from like 45 seconds to 35 seconds. When I saw him go for that open net, I go, bro, in my head, I said, bro, this isn't game 43 in the regular season. You have to make the safe play right there. Chip it out. Make them regroup. Maybe get fresh legs out for your squad. I think if I don't want to put the blame on Buchnevich. Like, there's a bunch of different things that happen in a hockey game. It's a team sport. You chip that fucking thing out, man. There's a good chance the Blues are going to Dallas.
Right. Yeah. And I mean,
like a really good chance. And
the other side of it is if he goes bar Ferda, because he was shooting bar.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was going bar down.
He was going bar down from 180 feet away. If he ices the game, he looks like he's the hero.
Yeah. I mean, that's an extremely Russian thing to do. I just think that I think the math says go for the open net.
It does.
But in the regular season, yeah, whatever. Playoffs, game 7, in the third period, like, bro, you got to chip that puck out. And this is coming from me. I played in the worst leagues imaginable, okay? I was never in shape. I'm ugly. And my biological dad is gay. He's not. But I had to stop doing that, by the way. I was creating a vicious rumor around town that my biological dad is gay, and I had to stop. I got told.
Yeah, I just think, man, when it's 6-on-5 and you got 2 veteran defensemen, Bob, you don't want to leak out. 6-on-5. I was a guy that played 6-on-5 until it got to a high level. Then they're like, Jesus Christ, this guy he can't even defend his own mailbox. So, but I know how to coach it and play it. And when you get leaked out like that, man, that's why that goal happened, is because you get leaked out. And Kyle Connor, yes, it's a weird slap pass and he kind of whiffed on it. But if Falk holds at the hash, and he stick to the inside, take away that lane, make him fucking shoot it short side, the game's over. The game is over. You're going to Dallas. I just think he, in his mind, and especially being out there for a long time, he got tired and he made a mistake. And it just, that's winning hockey. That's a difference. Isn't it crazy? Like, that game was wrapped up 3-1, like a Christmas present waiting out there for St. Nick. Some milk and cookies. We're all going to get there in the morning. We're going to open up what we got.
Your wife's under the tree. She's got a ribbon on her ass, and she's like, you can open up this present.
Oh, she's got the ribbon right on her box, and she's got that, that just nice little fucking bouquet of whatever you put on a present. Oh,
oof. And
that slits right there, ready to go. And
but yeah, dude,
next thing you know, man, you catch your early flight home from San Diego.
I like the people of Winnipeg. I love how they're passionate about their team. But I wanted to see St. Louis.
Fuck yeah.
I want to see St. Louis.
Of course.
I did. I just think, especially for hockey night, man, we could have went to St. Louis. We had a great show at the Wheelhouse. They treated us unbelievable at the Wheelhouse. That would have been fun. But now we're stuck going to Vegas, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see if we'll be back in Vegas. That is our home team these days. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, Winnipeg, like, listen, we have a lot of loyal listeners out of Chinnipeg. I
Yeah, we
love
do.
Vegas of the North. I always have. Earls on Main,
You
Joey,
have.
Kensington, Polo Park Earls, all those spots. They're great spots. Shark Club. But the thing is, with the Canadian dollar, it's hard to get up there because when we ask for $40,000, that's like $10 Canadian or US.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, that's why we had to charge so much money for our Vancouver tickets. Like, we're charging like Theo Vaughn prices, and people are like, "Oh, I don't get it." It's like, bro, it's hard for us to go to Canada right now, especially as being a couple of white boys.
Yeah, we have no sponsors.
We're just a couple guys, but the thing is as much as we joke around about sponsors, we're not playing the victim. It's just we're grinding by the chin of our teeth here.
We should try to get to Edmonton, maybe.
I want to go to. Yeah, I go to Edmonton.
Would you give Edmonton another look?
Only if we're staying at that JW Marriott. I'm not doing the fucking.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
Last time we're staying in a halfway house.
We stayed in a teepee last time.
Yeah, like I was afraid to jerk off in that hotel room. I was so scared.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, like I said, we walked in there and the sink and the makeshift granite top just had a frozen rope of cum on it. I was like, what is going on?
I would go.
And it wasn't mine. Yeah, I'll talk. Like I said, I don't talk to GMs. I talk to owners. So I'll put in a word.
Yeah, the Knights told me that they're gonna answer us on email. So the guy, hold on,
because you got to have.
Oh, I sent you a screenshot.
You got to answer on email because it's on the record, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
That's I've learned about corporate America. But the Knights have been great to us. I mean, that's obviously your connection with them, but yeah, they were really cool last time for hockey night.
So I'll just announce it in the chat because I want people to know they're looking for a spot for us to set up inside the rink during the game.
Right.
So
nothing's finalized, obviously.
No, nothing's finalized. It's just a matter of we can't be near all the foot traffic. We don't even want to be.
No,
we don't want to be. But also we have to be somewhere we could watch the game and do it. We're not doing an alt cast. We're doing this while being in T-Mobile watching the game, which would be so sick. Like if they get this for us, like I will give somebody a hand job.
Can they put us in Kelly McCrimmon's suite? We're not gonna be that loud.
I can DM him. He follows me.
Yeah, I know Kelly too from Plenty, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even care, bro. Put us in the rafters. I don't give a fuck.
Imagine we were on the catwalk.
That would be so sick. One of us falls.
That would be sweet.
Dies in the middle of the game.
Good for views though. We get at least 2,000.
That is the ultimate way to get clicks.
Yeah, we lost
dying on live stream.
Yeah, we lost him, but I got 100K views. Well, you're down a man on the podcast, but yeah, he'd respect that.
I wonder if the Knights organization is like, yo, like, why are these guys so thankful? Because we were like, dude, thank you so much. There's like, all we did was let you record a podcast outside the ring. Like,
yeah.
But the reason is they don't understand that other teams are like, fuck you. And the NHL is like, fuck you.
We should get Shane Knighty on and just ask him if he heard you call him a pussy.
I know. I have to apologize about that.
Well, we should just do it live.
But I didn't know it was him though.
No, I know. Of course.
I just like
your back was turned.
Well, I look and there's some guy staring at me, and like I'm from Long Island, so automatically I'm like, what the fuck's this guy looking at? And then I go back, we're doing our show, and I look again, and the guy's still looking at me, and it was through the parking garage, and there was a tree. So I just go, who is this pussy? Like as a joke. I didn't know that it was him.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to think that I called him a pussy.
Yeah. No, you're right.
And if he's mad about it, like
he's not mad. There's no way he's mad. He's been called worse.
Yeah, but like I don't like the fact that he thinks that I might have called him a pussy unsolicited.
I don't even know if he heard it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It was, I would say like 75-25 he heard it. 60-40. 60-40. 60-40 yes, 40 no.
I should have looked at who I was looking at.
Well, you don't think it's just gonna be that dude. I mean, we had a crackhead come on our show.
Yeah, that was cool.
I know it's like people probably don't think it's that cool, but I think it's cool because he's one of my favorite players in our ski vlog. If you watched it, I was wearing an Ocho Cinco jersey. For whatever reason, he always gives me a retweet and or a repost on Insta. I want to get this guy on the show. I just don't know how to like go about it because he's seeing the stuff. But the video today was hilarious. He used to call his head coach, Marvin Harrison, in Cincinnati at 2 a.m. and be like, yo, coach, I'm open. And hang up, he said. He'd hang up. He'd be like, yo, I'm open. He's like, this guy's like 7-Eleven. He's always open. How sick is that? Chad Ochocinco would call his head coach and be like, yo, Yo, Marv, I'm open.
If I was a coach, I would actually be like, dude, stop calling me.
Dude, Chad, go to bed.
It's 2 a.m. Like, I'm eating my wife's pussy. Stop. I'll see you at practice tomorrow.
The best part is like he never drank. So what is he doing? He's just up. He's just ready to go.
I feel like he's one of those guys, man. Like he's
just a dog.
Fucking up. He's
just,
open. You know, like,
he's just a kid from Liberty City, is what you're saying. He's just Miami. That's the Miami in him. He's just always up.
So what do we? Are his DMs open?
I don't know.
Let's check.
No, well, whenever I tag him, yeah, because he sees it.
But are his DMs like available?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, every time I tag him on Insta, it says like seen by Ocho.
No, he doesn't. Then fucking message him on Instagram. If he opens your Instagram, you go to the top. Like you're not even in his requests. And you're verified.
So he's seen this one, and then this one he didn't open. When I asked him to come on the pod. Liberty
cares.
Said, need to get you on the show, Ocho. Know you're a busy fella. Would be honored to have number 85, Liberty City's finest, on our hockey show that talks nothing about hockey.
Yeah,
and then I just told him I'm a former player and always been a big fan.
This kid in the chat goes, my dad hated Ocho Cinco. Yeah, I'm assuming you're white.
I'm sure you're
all of our dads. Oh, I don't know about my dad because he's not. I think all white dads from that generation just like hated black dudes with personality.
It's weird because like you'll talk to like a really good white guy that's like 65 to 70 years old, and then he'll just drop like the N-word with a hard ER. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man?
That just happened to me.
That's so fucked up. Like I actually like liked you, and I don't think you're a bad dude, but we're not going to be like boys on that level because I got too many black buddies, man, and I respect the culture. You can't you can't be acting like that, man. You can't call some black dude. I'm gonna take my glass off. Get serious here. You can't call someone that, man.
But that generation, cool. that generation was like, remember Joe Buck?
Fucked up. Yeah.
Randy Moss did a celebration in the end zone. Joe Buck. I'm not calling Joe Buck racist. He probably is, but he's like, that's a disgusting display by Randy Moss. If a white guy did that celebration, there's no way he would have that response. In saying this, though, our generation has it more figured out. I think
they do.
I think we joke more about racism,
which you should be able to.
Right. But the generation above us is like for sure racist. It just happened to me. I was on the East Coast this summer. Guy I was with, fucking whatever. He's like, I like him.
Yeah.
Bro, guy said the N-word with a hard R twice. I was like, bro, like I'm not trying to be a virtue signaler, but it's just like.
But if you were black, he wouldn't even talk to you.
It's just like, what?
If you were black, that guy wouldn't even talk to you.
He would, but he like wouldn't.
It would be fake.
Yeah, like he really doesn't like black people.
That's weird.
If you don't like somebody like because of a group or the color of their skin, like that actually might be the craziest thing that ever happened in the history of the world. People with different colors of skin don't get along.
Yeah,
bro, we're all humans, dude. Like if anything, let's be fucking racist to
Asians.
Whales. No, Asians are still people. Let's be racist to turtles, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, if you have to be prejudiced, this is an anti-racism hockey show.
Or like bees and shit. Like shit that you see every day that you hate, like a fly.
Let's fucking be racist towards mosquitoes.
I hate mosquitoes.
But we're all humans.
Scorpions.
Like, why? I like when people are black. I like black girls that have nice butts. I like Hispanic people.
Yeah.
I just think like,
but you should be able to.
It's so whack, bro.
We should all be able to get along, but we should also all be able to say racist jokes to each other and laugh.
For sure, you can't go full pronoun community
because it's fun. That's funny, man. When you have like a black buddy that you can joke with, he calls you, you know what I mean, just like a cracker or whatever. You're not gonna go full N-word, but we should be able to joke about what black culture is like and white culture is like, percentage wise.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, you guys love a cookout with people you call your cousins that aren't even your cousins.
Why is every older black dude nicknamed Unc?
Yeah, why
it's cool, but we should be able to joke about that. That's not being racist.
No. Why does every successful black guy...
Now you're going to say something racist. Now we're going to actually be like, why do these guys all like chicken?
Have
like,
why does every
we're getting racist.
Why does every successful black guy have at least 4 baby mamas on a T-Mobile plan?
Shout out to baby mamas, man. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I was at a party this summer. I was at
a hockey show, man.
I was at a party this summer. I was the only white guy. I was in a basement. I was up very late, and I was the only white dude there. And I was on the aux cord. Do you have any idea how much fucking pressure that is?
Yeah, that's like Game 7 vibes.
Little did they know. Little did they know. So 2 of them I was going out with like regularly. Great dudes.
Right.
Hilarious dudes. and the rest of the kids in the basement, like, they didn't know me. So I started playing like some like old like Gucci, Young Dro.
Yeah, because you got to like really overdo it. You know what I mean?
But that's what
Yeah, I
I
know,
listen
but
to everything, but I have a really great ghetto playlist.
you
Not
got
that,
you got to go to your staples at that point.
so this one guy was like, "Hey, yo, why does white boy know how to do the music like that?" Or something like that. Like, he's like, "Hey, yo, this kid has all the hits," like making fun of me because I shouldn't have music taste like that because I'm white. It was so funny. You
Yeah.
could argue that that's racist. It was the funniest shit ever.
Yep. No, it's
And then I was telling them, I was like, "Why do all you guys like grape juice?" And it wasn't like in a racist way. I was like
Right.
asking that, and like everyone was laughing and having a good time.
Yep.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, I get the same thing from guys when I show up in like velour jumpsuits and I'm around black dudes. Like, well, you learn like wear them Johns like that.
Them Johns.
And they're like, I'm like, then they look at my feet like, and them, you got Rasheed Wallace 2001 Air Force Ones on? God damn. Well, you've been hanging out. I'm like, dude, I'm from Verona, Wisconsin. I love your culture and I respect it. This is what I wear. And then you instantly get, you know, some street cred.
That's true friendship, though, making fun of each other.
Yeah, but then it's like when a black guy tells me I like rap music, but then maybe a black guy's like, I just started listening to some country music. I'm like, that's sick.
Fuck yeah.
You like country now. So it's just about like, you know, I don't know, man. Like, you should be able to make fun of each other, but you should also be able to vibe out and just not be scared to say some shit. Of course, there are lines on everything, but generally speaking, man, who gives a fuck? We're all humans. Don't take yourself so seriously. This is a better helps part of the show, but like, come on, just help yourself.
I think like not liking somebody because of a skin color is so just like way back in the day, like 1800s, because everyone didn't know, oh my God, they're black and we're white. Grr. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now let's just be prejudiced about.
Yeah, but there's also people in the South that have like an IQ of literally Brick Tamlin from Anchorman. Like, they'd register as a functioning retard, and they're just like front porch chilling white guys that like would just shoot anyone that it's a different skin color.
Yeah.
Like, they're so dumb, you know what I mean? They're just so like brain dead swamp type
Roll
people.
Tide.
So there is still of that, man. We should go down to the South, man. I'd be scared. I remember my sister told me that when she was roadieing down to Alabama one time because she went to Kentucky, and she said like some parts of Bama, dude, like it's scary. Like you're stopping at a subway, and like just like the people around there, like it's fucked.
I have a story about that. So my mom was
Crazy, man.
My mom was driving through Louisiana, and it was like 4 a.m. or something. She was going to the airport, and this raggedy ass big lifted truck, but not like a nice one.
Where was she? Shreveport?
I have no idea. Not like a nice lifted truck that the guys that do pyramid schemes have. It was like a raggedy, jacked up rig. So this car starts tailgating her, and she's with a friend, and they go around her and then go in front of her, and then they jam on the brakes, and they're like, oh my God, this car is fucking with me. She's in the middle of Louisiana. There's nothing around. It's just those two in a car. And the guy was like fucking with her, like she's gonna run her off the road, had the window down, screaming. Like, because they're not local and these people knew it. They're like swamp rats.
Oh yeah.
And she was like fearing for her life. Like, that's how scary it was.
Yeah, they can abduct you.
Yeah.
They can make you, then you're like on an episode of Duck Dynasty, and
yeah.
like, but they're like using you as a prop. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's like you're going hog hunt and they're like throwing you to the hogs. Like, you might get eaten.
Someone said there's people in Kingman, AZ like that too. I agree. We just drove back from Vegas, man. Some of those towns are.
That was well, we stopped in Kingman.
Yeah, dude, it's weird, dude.
Dude, that house, people will see it on the blog, but that pink house behind the gas station we stopped at, like, that's just one example. That place, man, you don't want to break down there. You like that place is fucked.
No, that one gas station called the last stop has no windows in it.
Yeah,
I'm sweating so much. I'm gonna lose 4 pounds.
That's good. Yeah, you're the first guy to ever lose 10 pounds while podcasting.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Those places in Arizona, man, they're inbred. It's like they're
that's such a weird highway, because you think theoretically between Vegas and Phoenix there would be decent roads, bro. It's dangerous. Like, we had like 2 18-wheelers almost swerve into us, like they were bending that corner, and they were still drunk from the night before because we came in on a Monday, right?
Yeah,
so
they
got that Sunday
drunk.
hangover. Like, they were watching NASCAR all day. Probably at a rest stop. Probably with one of their local hookers that they always seek out on their routes. But yeah, man.
Those hillbilly towns, bro, they are scary.
Dude, I wanted to ask you, I follow this one guy. I don't even know why, but I'm not going to say his name or like the affiliation, but why is there like dudes that post their salary on Instagram? Like that seems so crazy.
Who the fuck does that?
Like who does that?
No, seriously, who does that?
Yeah, there's a guy a former hockey player, not a pro hockey player, but a college.
Do I know
You
him?
wouldn't know him. You would know where he played, but a former collegiate athlete, hockey player. Dude, this dude, like, I don't know if he's like in a full-on Ponzi scheme.
For sure.
But like he's like reposting like he bought a Rolex and then his buddy tagged him in it. Then he bought a car and then it's like, congratulations, you made $500K last year. Says his name in it. And he like quote tweets it or quote posts it. It's like, bro, what is going on?
That's pyramid scheme.
But why? Like,
let me tell you why though.
Why though?
Because
they trying to
stupid people to be, I want to make that.
Yeah, but these guys are like door-to-door knockers.
Yeah, I know, but
they're literally selling solar.
Okay, but
probably illegal.
The way you make money in pyramid schemes is you have to recruit other people, and basically your coworkers are also your customers. Does that make sense? Like, so if you're going door to door selling solar and you recruit more people to come sell solar, since you recruited them, you get a percentage of their shit.
Right, you get a cut.
Yeah. So solar isn't necessarily a pyramid scheme. It's way worse when you're selling like energy drinks. But they flaunt, oh, I got this, I got that, I got this, because they get all these retards that are like, they have the IQ of your average Facebook user.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, I want financial freedom. And then they click on it and they sign up.
Yep.
So that's their way to luring you in.
So this guy recruits, say, me to go work for him. He's getting 10% royalties off of my sales.
Yes, and then there's a business model where
is there a guy ahead of him too? Probably.
Yes.
Right. So like a guy that brought him on.
Yes, it's always like that. And then
so it's like a cut of a cut.
They lure you in by saying like, oh, well, then you're gonna have your own team,
right?
And then you can call yourself a business owner, even though you're not.
Yeah,
But since you have your own team, that it's all a fugazi. It's a fugazi.
Yeah.
It's like. Anyone, and you know what the funny thing is about those things? They're always like, oh, if you want to find out how to get financial freedom, DM me that you're ready.
Yeah.
Bro,
are you ready to go?
Why is this such a secret? Because it's a pyramid scheme.
I'm ready, coach.
It's a triangular scheme.
Yeah. It's not a reverse pyramid.
This is a pyramid scheme podcast. I had a buddy, he was a former buddy, that called me one time. And he was in this thing called VOOV, energy drink pyramid scheme. I was in my car. I was in college, and I'll never forget where I was. Actually, I was actually at the corner of Rural and Apache, where we were talking about the gas station that had the boner pills. I was right there at that light because I lived over there. And I said, "Hey, man, I don't want to rain on your parade. You're in a pyramid scheme." He's like, "What, bro? Everyone's saying that. No, I'm not." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, you are." And I go, I'm going to tell you right now. This is a true story. I'm going to tell you right now how you're in a pyramid scheme with one question. I go, you joined this organization. Did you have to buy anything? And he's like, what? I'm like, did you have to buy anything? And he goes, yeah. I go, what did you have to buy? He goes, the energy drinks I'm selling. I'm like, you jackass. You're in a pyramid scheme. You're a customer.
Yeah.
If you have to buy something,
you got fronted these. Yeah. You're like a drug dealer.
They want you to flip the energy drinks. They already made their money.
Yeah.
They made their nut. They're nutting everywhere.
Yeah.
They're nutting all over your entire family. You're in a pyramid scheme because now the reason why you're calling me is to join.
Yep.
I go, dude, do you think I'm fucking retarded?
And now I'm
I told him that.
I'm gonna have to buy him for more than you bought him for.
No, you have to sell him.
So you're not buying him off of him.
Not directly.
So he would just give you the same rate.
Actually, you know what? It depends.
Or is he like flipping it on you? Like, you know what I mean? Like if he bought it for $6 a drink, no.
Wait. No. He was trying to recruit me, and then I would have to buy stuff from the company, and he would get a cut. So yes and no.
Gotcha.
But he called me, and I was like, dude, like any time that you're in a company and you have to buy something, you become a customer, and if you're in the company and you're the customer and the worker at the same time, you're in a pyramid scheme, and your whole family is going to end up dying.
Well, the thing is you should never have to buy something from your own company.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
rule
how
number one.
stupid are you?
That's rule number one.
I played junior with him. Like, he was like a fringe friend, but I was like, bro, I'm trying to help you, bro, and he like got offended.
Yeah, well, they do because they have him convinced.
Yeah, they're
It's
brainwashed.
like being a part of the Taliban, right?
I just like couldn't believe it. I'm like, you think I'm that dumb? And the same energy drink company they were headquartered in Arizona, and they got like raided by the FBI. The FBI loves raiding.
Yeah,
they love it.
Well, it's
like,
a good story.
It's like a hobby.
Well, because then they can go to the New York Post and then you get this really cool article written about you.
Yeah, you can like raid someone's house, and they're in the shower. You get to look at their butt.
Well, yeah, because it's just cool. Because then you can like tell all your buddies like you were a part of this huge raid, and we're doing our job. And meanwhile, what are we even really doing? We're raiding energy drinks. Like, there's guys selling tons of fentanyl out there.
You see
this whole country is corrupt, but we got some guy selling knockoff Rockstar energy drinks. That's pretty cool.
You see the fentanyl bust at Phoenix?
Yeah,
this asshole tried to 20 pounds of fentanyl and meth in the Phoenix airport, dude. What are you doing?
Dude, one time going to this, that's unbelievable.
So much.
Dude, one time, this is actually a true story. It was on our rodeo road trip. Oh my God. No, off the skates. On our rodeo road trip, Bob, 2019.
Rodeo?
30-day road trip through the jungle. I've talked about it before. San Antonio Rampage. We did 30 days on the road. Day 24, we're going from San Diego after our rookie party to Colorado. This guy at the San Diego airport, I'm not kidding you, he had a Toomey carry-on sized bag, suitcase. He was going to carry it on, filled with Ziploc bags of cocaine that I've never seen. Going through security. He didn't even check it. There was 9 cops around him as we're going through, and I think I still might even have the picture. I don't have the picture of the actual like Toomey, but just like the pileup of San Diego police around this guy trying to get into, like, he just thought he could just bring that on a Southwest plane. Like the amount of cocaine, I was like, what are you selling, or you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. What are you doing? Are you selling just within the airport? Are you distributing this to somewhere in Colorado? Why not just drive, man? Or maybe even just check it. Like, he just opened it up. It was all right there. Like, we're going through at the same time. We're all looking at this. It was crazy.
Some drug dealers are just not that smart.
I've never seen it. He literally thought he was George Jung from the movie Blow.
The guy in Phoenix today was checking a bag with 20 pounds of drugs in it. And it's like, bro, they're gonna find out.
Right. It's not just like you had like a little 8-ball in your
they don't
7 of all mankind jeans. Like, they don't care about that.
They don't care about kids going to EDC with a little bit of coke. They do care about fentanyl and meth.
Right. Like, they're gonna test that.
Also, why are you selling fentanyl?
Do you know they give you fentanyl if you overdose in like a ambulance? You know what I mean? Like, they'll give you like some fentanyl.
What?
Yeah, or
some
ketamine.
Fat?
Yeah, or some ketamine
to wake your ass up.
Yeah, to kind of get you back.
I saw somebody calling the Met Gala the Ket Gala. It's probably true. All those people are on ketamine. And
what is the Met Gala?
It's like a bunch of people that went to Diddy parties, and they wear like $80,000 dresses and suits, and then they all just have a massive orgy after, like a drug-fueled gay orgy.
Is Kanye going?
Probably. I don't. It's just that those people freak me out. What freaks you out more, Met Gala people or Southern hick inbred people?
Well, the thing is, the Met Gala people, like, they're hiding everything, right? Like, everything's like a secret society of, we all know we're whacking each other. But yeah, people, I'm always scared of people that have nothing to lose. So I would probably lean towards the Southern inbreds, just because like they'll shoot you at a gas station if you ask for peanut M&Ms and they don't have it. You know what I mean? Like, they don't. The scariest thing in life is someone that has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So I would probably side with that over the Diddy party people, because those people, like, they're like a secret society, man. They're like superficial, just weirdos.
Diddy would, yeah.
Yeah, like, they're,
Hollywood, it's extra weird now because everybody's on Ozempic. They all look like skeletons, and
yeah,
it's not even like The scary part used to be that they're secretly shooting oil up people's butts and all that stuff, and drinking babies pee. And now they still do that, but they all look like zombies.
Yeah, like Tom Brady has a cheat guy. How weird is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Tom Brady and I think Tom Brady and Belichick were definitely in like a sexual relationship.
You think?
Yeah. That's just the vibe I get.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
There's too much tension there. Or maybe they want to hook up. I don't know.
Yeah, because Bob Kraft,
He's getting jerked off.
he hates Belichick.
Yeah, that whole Patriots organization, like something going on over there. I mean, you get bored, right? You're in the middle of Massachusetts.
Yeah, I mean, look at
people wanna
Belichick,
fuck.
dude. He's got a crazy broad running his life now. He doesn't even know.
I haven't seen a second of this game. Florida has 5 shots.
I guess, yeah. I'm just tuning in. Folks, if you've been watching along with us, 15 minutes flat here as a referee goes down number 5. Chris Rooney loses his footing like he just stepped on a piece of ice.
Is that the Rune Daddy?
Outside of EFS on King Street. But yeah, it looks like the Rune Dog's in tonight. What's going on with Florida? They must be just hung. They'll be all right. I'm going to take a lead.
Yeah, I mean, for Florida to win on the road would be insane. Chat, what do we got going on, baby? Where are we chat? This is one of my favorite parts about doing this #1 hockey show in the world. Asking y'all where you're from. Where are you guys from? Where are you watching in? Where are you watching in from? Thank you. Yep, we only talk about the game. Covered a lot of topics today. Diddy parties, the draft, our plans this week. We got a basketball show coming out. We dropped the trailer today. Go check that out. We got merch. HockeyNightScottsdale.shop. Merch is going out as we speak. You guys buy merch, it fucking helps us out, man. I called Switch today. I was like, or we were talking today. I was like, bro, if we keep this up, selling merch, we don't even need any fucking sponsors. We can go to Vegas and just put it on black and then double up and then make content with it. So we're trying to go back to Vegas. I'm waiting on a text from Vegas management to see if we could do the podcast from inside the rink, which would be so sick. Okay, wow, we got chat absolutely buzzing today. We got Boston, we got Eastern Connecticut, Minnesota, Rhode Island, Windsor, Grand Forks, Vancouver, Jefferson City, Missouri, Dirty Jersey, Texas, Connecticut, Key West, Vermont, Omaha, Nebraska, the Loop, and I'm proud. Cincinnati, we got Long Island, Strong Island in the house, baby. Shout out to 631 and the 516. Edmonton, South Jersey, Alberta. We got Scottsdale in the house. Patreon stand up. Thank you. Minnesota, Mesa.
Shout out to Mesa.
Connecticut. Should we put those Chin t-shirts out? We might have to.
Yeah, I got a guy getting them mocked up right now. I mean, I got a lot of. I mean, you never know how it's going to go on the internet, but there was a lot of good feedback when I posted that logo.
Oh, you posted it? I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Dude, we have so much shit going on. I'm not going to make this a work ethic podcast, but we got like
I can't keep it straight.
The medieval fucking thing, the hike episode, the Coyotes episode. We have so much shit coming out. Like people are going to.
Should we do that Coyotes episode tomorrow?
We need a camera guy for that one.
We
don't for the Camelback one, but we do for the Coyotes one.
Gotcha.
Providence.
I'll ask him right now.
I'm
going to talk. Folks, stand by. #1 hockey podcast.
Wait, hold on, though. We need the uniforms, though.
What do you mean? Yeah, it'd be easy to get.
You think?
Get them in the morning.
And we need shovels. That's
easy.
easy. Where can we get fucking construction gear, though?
You can go to like Ace Hardware and get a hard hat. I don't think you'd need like anything crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
Figure it out.
What's tomorrow? Tuesday?
Yeah. I mean, just probably if we're going to maybe go to Vegas, it's probably our only chance to do it. Otherwise, it's Saturday again. It's crazy how the week goes.
It's crazy. It's fucking May, dude. Providence, Chin Lewis. Fuck, I can't even. I used to be able to just read all these in 2 seconds. Now
Chin Lewis.
We have thousands.
Chin Lewis.
Millions of people in the chat. I love it. Mass, the Lou, Tuffalo, Tempe. We got Al Qaeda in the building.
Wow. calling in from Al Qaeda. I still think the Pakistani league would go hard.
We got Los Angeles. Oh, we got a chick in the chat. Natalie's a good name for a chick.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm gonna name my daughter Natalie.
Solid name, man.
Lloyd Chinister. We got Iraq in the building. We have Pakistan in the building. Yeah, this guy goes, there's 30 minutes of work ethic podcasting every episode. I think it's just because we're hanging out and we're like talking about our plans.
What do you say?
Not any podcast does. Shout out Rochester at Nick with a heart sign. Parachin Valley. We got a bunch of people that are at Ace Hardware right now in the building.
Really?
When's the Boston accent segment?
People love that.
You don't want to open those can of worms.
Fuck.
Fuck. I got. I'm packing that. Yeah, you know, he hit me in the shit. You know, fucking.
That fuck, you know.
Fuck.
You come in here and you fucking bang my sister. It's one thing if you want to fuck. I know she's a fucking whore, but you come in here and you parade around, you showboat, you get on the belt pool table and you fucking just fuck off. You get whacked and you go outside and you're talking shit and you lose a couple bets. Now you don't pay my brother. You're not going to pay my brother. He's been a bookie in this fucking town for 40 years. A 40-year bookie. He's a solid fucking guy. You get a stiff. I mean, what are you going to fucking, you're trying to negotiate. You don't have $200. You fucking junkie. What you spending on? You fucking spending on blow and hookers. And now you're fucking my sister and now you're doing unprotected sex. And I don't know what she's going to get because she might fucking end up with someone else on her, and she's trying to get back with her husband. Her husband's been away in Southie for fucking 40 years. So he's coming back, and now he's a junkie too. Y'all fucking junkies. We're all fucking junkies. You know what I'm saying to you is you stop fucking around. You come into my town and you fucking just do a bunch of shit. You fucking this and that. And you try to I welcome you with open arms, and you come in here and you act like a fucking jackass. So good, Johnny. You know what? Fuck you and get out of here. And I never want to see you again. You come around here again, you get your head stomped in. I'm gonna fucking put you on the curb. My boys are gonna come over here and we're gonna say, you know what? Fuck this guy. You end up fucking dead, man. No one cares about you either, Johnny. You fucking rat.
That's the one thing you don't call a Boston guy is a rat. Yeah. Holy fuck. You know, he hit me with the chair. Next thing you know, it's a full-blown Donnybrook. I'm getting hit. He's getting hit over the elbows in the head. And I said, Declan, I don't even know this guy. Who the fuck is Declan? You know, I've been in this town 40 fucking years. You know, I'm not from Dorchester. I grew up in fucking Dorchester my whole life. I fucking drove the Zamboni at the fucking Dorchester Ice House. You fucking fat. You fucking fat.
You get divorced. You made some money. You made dirty money. You went down to Scituate. Because you thought it was a fucking suburb. You had a fucking nice life. You were fucking over there. You joined a country club. You started golfing. You fucking pussy. You started golfing. We used to go to Red Sox game to get the back band. We go to North Side and fucking get Italian food. You met me. We know each other from the way back days. We used to go down to the guy when the tickets were $12. We go in and take the L line and then right up to Fenway. Well, if you remember we were doing the day night double headers, Johnny, we fucking go over to Fenway and you fucking get shit faced all day. You had that Percocet guy. We must snort him. And look at you, fucking sober. You're gay, and you fucking all your kids suck. And fuck you. You just get out of town and move to Florida. You fucking rat.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You know, you go down there. Oh how my God! Sneak through.
But Brovsky, you got to pull him. I think
pull him.
This is one of those games where it gives you a false narrative of.
Oh, the Leafs are at home.
Yeah, but like
this
gives you like a false narrative of like people are gonna be like, Toronto's gonna beat them in 5. And game 1 to me, Bob, doesn't mean anything. Game 2 does.
Really?
Game 1, you're feeling each other out, man. It's the first date, baby.
You're feeling each other up.
It's the first date, baby. It don't mean
from
anything.
The back. Oh, and she's just sucking it from the back.
How many times do you have a good session on a first date, folks? Chat. Really? You know what I mean? It's
both of you have to fart. Everyone's all pet. Like,
yeah, like
you know, she's ordering the fucking. I fucking took her out first date. She's fucking ordering, you know, the cab, $300 cab. You fucking think it's because I'm a bookie in Jersey City. You think I'm not even fucking, you know, going down to fucking Atlantic City. You know, you think you're fucking big time now. You fucking, you know.
We fucking, you know, we go over there, we get lobster rolls, right? We go I love the beach. We go to lobster rolls. You say you want fucking Connecticut style, you want fucking Maine style. I like Connecticut style because I like it fucking warm body and it's hot. She's a Maine girl. And I'm snapping on you. You like the Maine style, the fucking mayo and all that bullshit. It's fucking cold. It's not even the same lobster. It's fucking Connecticut style is the fucking buzz. I like the warm butter. I get it with the chips, and now she's fucking arguing because she won't try my Connecticut style. And I can't even do this fucking broad anymore. Because you know what? We've gotten a massive tilt.
You know, fucking, you know, shit about fucking, you know, South. They've been South my whole fucking life. You know, he comes through the bar. We tell you, don't come to fucking park your car out there right in front of the bike. Fucking parks in the back of the bar. He comes in, he fucking says, fuck you. He fucking throws a bomb. Everyone's getting hit. You know, Tommy gets hit in the head with a chair. And next thing you know, it's a full-blown Donnybrook and everyone's getting fucked up and fucking, you know, my wife's fucking someone else. Fuck.
It was Charlie, Johnny, and fucking, you know, what's this nuts? Fucking OC. OC's he's a pothead, but he's good shit. And we fucking go over there, we just get fucking cranked, right? We're going to a Pearl Jam concert. Pearl Jam concert, we're sitting in fucking one of the best sections of LA Fenway. You know, section 114, where the fucking Mikey the drug dealer used to have tickets, row F. Yeah, you know those tickets, right? It's just fucking great. You can see the stage, you can see everything. Anyways, we start arguing with the guys in front of us from fucking Brooklyn. Go figure, it's a bunch of fucking Jews from Brooklyn, right? They start fucking, you know, mouthing off to us about Yankees, Red Sox in 2004. We're going off about Kevin Millar. He guaranteed that fucking game, right? Schilling game 6. We fucking whacked him. And now we're fucking fighting outside the Fenway and we're trying to enjoy Pearl Jam. I mean, Pearl Jam's playing, right? With the fireworks are going outside and we're fucking at the bar. We're not even in the concert anymore. We fucking left. We wanted to fight these guys. Anyways, we kicked the shit out of them. And like the next night we went to Pearl Jam again. It was fucking awesome.
Everyone thinks we're making fun of RA. We're not. We're just talking about Boston guys.
That's how.
Why are you so good at that?
Did you spend any time in the Northeast?
I've seen the town enough to get the accent.
I've spent like my whole life in the Northeast besides 13 years in Arizona. I've never heard anyone from the Midwest that good at it.
I can do impersonations, yeah, but
it's not even the impersonations. You're coming up with Boston guy scenario.
Yeah.
You didn't pay me for the tickets, and now fucking, I come over his house. He's got a baseball bat. Go fella, put the baseball bat away. I've been in this town fucking 20 years. Show me more respect to that. You're not gonna fuck my wife in front of my fucking kids and fucking,
Yeah.
like you have the whole scenario mapped out.
Yeah. That's Boston guys, folks. That's what they do. They just,
I don't even know how to fucking come up with those Boston scenarios.
Yeah,
I fucking paying for the pizza. It's a discount double check. You fucking get this. Fucking fuck.
You just got to put yourself in like either Ben Affleck in The Town, Jeremy Renner, or it's
shout out Jeremy Renner.
Or it's The Departed, where you're either Leo or you're Matt Damon.
Who's fucking choose those? My cousin in Atlanta, he fucking goes, telling me he fly you up from fucking Jersey City and pay the buggy. Fucking, he goes over there. I'm over here. Everyone's fucking my wife. My kids fucking. My kid's gay. Fuck.
You got fucking dirty cops. You got good cops, right? You got both sides of the fucking town is covered like that. It's covered like fucking is Vaseline all over the place. There's fucking sticky situations. You get a guy going to fucking holding up a bank over there in Charleston. Look at you go to Charleston, right? Charleston. How far, Johnny? How far is Charleston to Southie? It's fucking 8 minutes, right? But if somehow it takes you fucking 40 minutes to get here. So where did you stop by on the way here? Because I know you're a fucking rat. So where did you go? Where you wearing wires right now? Where are you? I'm gonna strip you fucking naked right now before we get into this fucking lunch because I can't. Why have you walking in with all my fucking boys and all of a sudden you're the rat? Fuck you! Get naked right now in front of me. No, fuck you. You want to see my dick? I don't want to see your dick, Johnny. But I just want to know if you're fucking rat now because from Charlestown to fucking Southeast. 8 minutes. And I know there's not traffic right now because it's a goddamn Sunday and everyone's at church besides us fucking criminals. And you're acting like a real knock right now.
Knock. You're acting like a knock right now. Ordering a chicken pan. Fucking.
But that's Boston. They don't even know what they're saying.
What's in your wallet? Fucking Capital One, you fucking Wells Fargo, you fucking, fucking keep the cash in the mattress, you fucking, pack the car over there, and fucking, you go over there, tell me what to do, fucking pack a boy, pack a boy, McAvoy over to Jack boy, fucking, TD Garden, it's the best garden, fucking MSK, you fucking, your garden, you fuck my wife, and fucking, fucking Donnybrook, and fucking.
We should get the chat says you got to get Billy Tibbetts on the show. That guy is crazy. Oh, man. This is a hockey show, folks.
I'm sweating. I'm committing to this. I said I was going to wear ski gear during it. I'm not going to.
Should we do it up until the
fuck, you
second
have to
period?
go, right?
I got to go at 6:50. I'm going to dinner with my bro.
Fuck. That's fine. 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we'll do.
No, that actually everything happens for a reason because I said I was going to wear this the whole time and
What are we at for?
I have such a bad headache.
Are we at 2 hours?
I'm sweating so bad. No, hour 43. We're
Nice.
good.
Let's just do the end of this period here because it's a hockey show. The game's almost over anyways. Toronto's on a power play. They might ice this thing, but
yeah, that's a good point. Dude, I really want to go to Vegas. I know it has to be smart business-wise.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could make it happen.
So
I don't want to go to Vegas and just watch the game.
No, bro.
I don't like hockey that much. It's a hockey show, but
if we could do the hockey show inside the arena,
yeah, it's probably worth it.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to drive.
No, let's fly, dude.
Yeah, we'll have to check prices on that.
But I'm saying if people keep buying our merch though, like we're not going to be as down bad as we've been.
No,
bro. I was printing merch today. Like it had to be like a few hours at least. And I thought I kept getting to the end of it. And I was like, wait, there's more? Like, people keep buying the shit.
Yeah, we should get. I think that chin logo actually would look hard on a hat too.
I
Like
know, I
a
agree. I was
patch
gonna say
logo.
that. Yeah.
Like I think it would look like really good on a patch logo hat.
Fuck it. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Well, I think the shirt would go hard too.
No, I agree. But
Could we do both or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the worst case scenario? No one buys it. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. Hockey show.
Scared money don't make no money. I might get yadded up, dude.
With what?
I don't want to say it on the air, but I'm like thinking about it. I go through phases because I've been listening to a lot of speaking of Boston, real Boston Richie.
If I saw maybe.
He's a rapper.
Okay.
And all of his music videos are
see him.
outside gas stations with like tons of people. And like the vibe is just like so gangster. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm gonna go like, tat it up like a cornerback. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. My sister, remember I told you my sister and me want to get a matching one?
Yeah. Well, I saw like either your story or your sister's story on the weekend and said you guys were thinking about getting tats or something.
We almost went and she accidentally ended up at a rooftop party in Tempe.
Oh, really?
She bailed on my ass. Yeah, dude.
No way.
Twice now. Because that's the thing. I don't care if it's a stupid tattoo, if it's matching with my sister. Because I'm like, who cares? I got it with my sister. It's funny no matter what.
Dude, there's a kid sent me today that there was a chin license plate in North Dakota.
Already?
Yeah. Yeah. I asked him if it was his, and I don't think he responded yet. Let me check. Yeah, he sent me this chin.
That's insane. That's 100% because of you.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I remember 1507 license plates are popping, but yeah, man, like I said, if people, because we always say, always say, if you buy the merch, we're not pocketing the money. It's going right into editing, travel, other shit. That's the beauty of it. So if people keep buying it at the rate they're buying it at, like we're going to be able to go make that Vegas video.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, it's not Make-A-Wish, but it's, it's a startup company over here, folks.
Nothing like saying you're the best hockey podcast in the world and then begging people to buy merch.
I think that logo would go hard, though. I mean, I know it's another C&D opportunity for Hockey Night in Scottsdale, but like, fuck it.
Let's do it.
I think it's a juicy logo. It's it's the Chin League.
We didn't know if Chinese mode shirts. I was like, dude, there's two ways this is gonna go. There's gonna be zero sales, or there's gonna be a decent amount. There's not even just gonna be And there's been a decent amount of Chinese mode t-shirt sales. But once those are gone, they're never coming back. So if you want a Chinese mode t-shirt, HockeyNightScottsdale.shop. That's kind of how we roll over here. Exclusive shirts. Once they're off the website, they ain't coming back.
Yeah, they're just one-offs.
Correct.
We also have, not only we're talking about dropping a new chin hat, but we do have the beige and black on there, as well as our warm-up hoodies and other chin hats as well. Dude, I was thinking, hockey show.
Jay, thanks for buying, but no, I can't.
I mean,
thank you though.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say. When are we thinking about dropping that basketball video?
Like ASAP, dude. I didn't even have time to watch it today.
I didn't really either, but
should we do that tomorrow?
Yeah, we could watch it.
It just needs to be cleaned up, right? Like we've watched it 100 times. I think
it just needs to be sped up a little bit in some parts. I think the intro is maybe a little long, but other than that, man, we're gonna keep it pretty raw, no Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, we already had full-blown productions, like the Camelback Open and stuff.
I just don't think we have the time right now to go full Camelback, 100 hours into something.
Not in the playoffs.
Not in the playoffs. Off season, maybe. And then we got to figure out when we're going to do our award show. But, folks, this is a
hockey show.
As you say, this is a show about a show. I say it's a show about nothing. But at the same time, a show about everything. That video right now has got, it's almost got 10,000. It's not bad.
What video?
The Hockey Night in Scottsdale.
Basketball
video, the trailer. It's got 9.1.
It's all right, yeah.
Yeah, I think
we're just putting shit out. People want to watch it, they'll watch it. If they don't want to watch it, then they're not gonna watch it. But yeah, we got to bank a couple episodes too from that May 20 slot. This is a business podcast. From that, you're gone from the 20th to the 1st.
Yep.
Hungover day, so the 2nd.
Yeah, probably give or take. Yeah, probably the 2nd.
So we just need 3 things to drop basically between those 10 days.
Yeah, which is easy.
We
can start getting some EPs. But the award show we got to do. We got to get that planned.
We also need a date and a time for the award show. And
It's
we have
hard
to-
with our schedule, but I agree.
that city that we're gonna do a show in. Speaking of, if I can do a show, I'm gonna get back to it. They got to get back to us. We got to put those fucking tickets on sale now.
Yeah. Well, I'll recircle with their chin tomorrow. I was gonna give them the day.
Yeah, it's Cinco de Drinko, so
Right.
people just like to act like. Is it a federal holiday? I don't think it's a federal holiday.
No, it's not. No, we don't give anything for the Mexicans. We give black people a month, white people 11 months, and Mexicans get a day, but that's not special. Mother's Day is this weekend, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out to all the mothers out there, man.
Shout out to moms, bro.
Like,
They have a fucking hard job. I was just talking to this chick about that. Like,
yeah, man. They got to raise like kids and shit. Well,
what is this
they
about?
also got to shit kids out. What?
Look at the contact. Did I say that on a pod?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't even know what I said 4 minutes ago. So
Yeah, I doubt it. I don't think that was about. That definitely wasn't about.
maybe she.
That definitely wasn't about her. If she thinks that.
No, I mean, like we talk about hockey, dude.
I'm trying to think like how. Who cares?
Well, that's a good attention grabber. It's like a good thesis or a good title. When you're in, if we have any kids in college in the show, I was a communications major, and it's actually not about even what you write in a paper. It's all about having a good title and then a good first couple sentences. So I'd always like have a really good title, like a Jay-Z quote, and like a really like important paper, and then like another like Ron Burgundy quote underneath it, and then you have the professor laughing, and that's guaranteed at least a C, because they're not going to read through all 27 pages, because at the end of the day, communications is probably the biggest joke of a major you could ever do. So just have a really good attention grabber. That's all it's about, man. That's exactly what that is. It's just a good header, because then that creates conversation. And it's like, what are you doing later? It's like, I don't know, but you have me interested. I'm curious now.
Someone said in the chat, Hockey Night in Boston show will sell out immediately. We're trying, man. We're really trying. We got it on the ropes, man.
We got it on the ropes. We've learned in the past to not announce anything before we do have a signed, sealed deal.
Yeah.
I just want to give it one shout out though to Spence at the Barn Hockey Bar.
Yes.
One of the best spots to watch a game, have a beer. They also have golf simulators in the back if you and your boys want to throw a party or a bachelor party. You're in town and shy. And the Barn is a great bar. We did a show there the day before New Year's over the Winter Classic. It was awesome. I can't wait to get back to Shy. Out of all the places we've worked with, and we've worked with some good people, the Wheelhouse comes to mind. The Roxy was great, but Spence by far at the Barn was the best chin we've worked with. What a good dude.
Shout out to Spence.
Yeah, shout out to Spence. And Chicago, Bob, I know I'll be there. I want to live there in the summers. Fuck.
Chicago?
Yeah. I might do like if I can find something this summer for like a month, I might do it. So good.
Fuck. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go to your chin and record and get out.
Yeah, might as well, man.
My buddies want to go to Chicago. I told you that before.
Yeah. What a city.
But shout out to my group chat that's all talk recently. Except for one guy.
Yeah, just plan trips and not do them. It's kind of
which is like everyone's saying they want to do something. It's like, let's do it then. For fuck's sake, mate. Let's go to Boston.
If we could do a show in Boston, man.
I really want to do that Boston show. So hopefully it fucking works out.
Yeah, I really want to do it too, because it's the tentative date is right around to another wedding I have to be at. So it's always cool when you have an excuse not to go to a wedding. Because then it's like, dude, I'm working. Then you don't feel bad about it. They don't care. Like, it's all good. It's when the ones where you really just have to explain, like, dude, I flat out don't want to go. And buddy, I love you, and I know you asked me to be in your wedding, but I'm not going. And I'll see you at your next one, man, because you already have a lifetime ban from Vegas, and you're not even married yet. That sucks. I found out one of my buddies. He's probably listening to this. I'm not going to say his name. I found out one of my buddies has a lifetime ban from Vegas, and he's not even married yet. He's getting married this summer. It's like, dude, you
have fun. No,
come on, man.
disrespect.
If someone tells me I can't go to a city, like what happened there? I'm
You're gonna get shredded for that, by the way.
Yeah, so who cares?
That's like a text I just got. Like what?
Well, people also think when you leave them anonymous, they automatically think people know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, they think you're talking about them. That's happened to me a couple times.
Dude, nobody knows. Nobody knows who.
I don't talk about anybody on the pod that would like. That would. How do I? That would like.
It would dox them.
Yeah, like I'm not talking shit about people that it could trace back.
Yeah,
to
no.
Like I'm talking shit about people. I'm talking shit about people I don't know. Like my neighbor. That's a huge bitch.
Yeah.
Or that's not going to get back to her.
But even if it is your buddy and you're telling a story, nobody knows who your buddies are.
Yeah, but there's also the other argument where it's like people don't want to get talked about, which I fully respect that. Like I would never dox anybody. Like you just, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, but at the same time, it's a hockey show, dude.
That's the thing. It's a hockey show. We were spreading a rumor that Bo Bennett was gay and he thought it was funny.
Right.
He was like, I don't care.
Right. Like,
but a lot of people won't act like that. They'll be like, they'll be mad that you spread a vicious rumor that they were gay to everybody.
But what I'm saying is like, it's like a doctor when they treat somebody and like, dude, that guy had 3 nuts. I'm not going to say his name, but I can talk about it as long as I don't say his name and give his information.
I think doctor confidentiality is bullshit. After their first margarita, they're talking.
They're talking, but they're not saying names.
I bet you they are.
That would be crazy.
They're human. I bet you.
So
statistically, some doctors are for sure.
Like this guy, George Wayne from Gary, Indiana. He came in to see me.
He's got 4 buttholes.
He has 4 buttholes, 3 nuts, and he also has a nipple on the inside of his ear, and I milked it.
There's no doubt in my mind. Same thing with psychiatrists and lawyers. I guarantee.
Well, lawyers for sure.
Lawyers and like they're for sure gossiping.
Yeah.
Well, think about a psychiatrist. You're gonna hold all that in. You're gonna listen to people's problems all fucking day and just hold it in.
Well, psychiatrists statistically are the most crazy people in the world because they went to school to figure out their own brain, and they weren't able to do that. So now they treat people that are just as crazy as them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, if you look at a psychiatrist, they're some of the most unstable people in the world. But you think they have it all figured out because they're technically giving advice. You got to be careful what kind of psychiatrist you go see.
I'm going to show you this text after we get off, and I'm actually pissed.
Yeah.
And you're going to know exactly why I'm pissed. This guy has done this to me before. You probably already know. Don't say any names. I'm so fucking tired of this guy sewering me for. I'm not even doing anything. It's just not even true. It's like the 3rd time where somebody will text me, why did you do this? And I'm like, what? I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so-and-so said, and it's the same guy.
But it's not true.
No, it's not true. I don't even, I'm not going to call it.
Oh, yeah, we got 2 minutes. But
it's like, dude, I don't even go outside, bro. I stay in my house and I podcast all day. That's all I do.
What do you mean? We're the number one. We don't have time to do anything.
It's the same dude just talking about me. Like,
dude's talking about dudes. Dude's talking about dudes trying to get laid.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
too.
that could be that could be a segment. It's always funny that the dudes that don't get laid talk about other dudes to try to get laid. Say that out loud,
bro.
folks.
And this guy has done this to me before.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like
he's trying to get
I'm gonna
laid.
call him and just be like, bro, I'm not mad anymore. I was mad for like 4 seconds right there, but I'm like, dude, why do you keep talking about me?
What do you?
I'm not on reality TV on Bravo on the Bravo channel. Okay?
Not yet. But what do you have to gain?
Not yet.
What do you have to gain from this?
He wants pussy, so he's suing other dudes to get pussy.
I know, but that formula has never worked. It does for like very low self-esteem women coming out of a relationship, and it can go the other way around too if women are doing it to guys. But that method never works.
It's a hockey show. Like, why is my chin having to see this text while we're trying to do the #1 hockey show in the world, and I got to get a text that's not even true? Now I got to close. I don't do the drama bullshit.
No, I don't. I mean, you don't try to.
I don't even get involved in that. I have like 3 friends, and I podcast, I talk about hockey, and I hang out with Ace, and that's it.
Ace, it's Bones. Bones, yeah. Sit right next to you.
I can't even read that one.
Ace, you here?
I dated a librarian once. It was wild. Why? Elaborate on that. I want to hear about that.
It's tough to whack on the job though as a librarian.
All right, let's wrap this up because 50 seconds.
Yeah, we got 50 seconds. We're watching Chris Tanev play with 2 backhands, but
guys, this is what we're gonna do. We owe you guys a couple giveaways. I found 4. They let us get the Friday hats in that closet in there. Didn't even know I had them. They're behind some stuff. They're behind all my big dildos. And I'm gonna give those away to 4 people. So two people we already have picked. I'm gonna pick 2 more people and announce all 4 of them next show. So what you got to do is when this drops, the stream's going to end in about a minute. Go to the YouTube video and comment. Swish is going to come up with the topic. And I'm going to pick 4 people in total to get. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Somebody just got rocked. Who got rocked right there, chat?
I don't know. I was looking at the chat. Who got absolutely...
I've never seen the chat buzzing like this.
Rock-roaded.
Watch this guy get
Morgan
absolutely...
Furta. Why is Joseph Wall playing Wonderball? There's Sam Bennett. He's probably involved. That pizza shovel. Kachuk was limping.
Oh my
Biscuit.
God! Does Stolarz have a conky?
Stolarz is. Watch this.
Oh my God.
Chin.
I gotta tweet that.
Kulikov. Did you see that? Okay, I like that. Oh my God, he's gonna have a conky for sure. But I like Holmberg trying to take it to the far post, but then Kulikov playing old school hockey. And finishing his chin right on the goal line. So that's good hockey all around here, folks. That's why the number 1 hockey podcast, because we can break down like that, something like that, and also talk about dudes trying to get laid by putting other dudes down. Folks, don't put yourself down.
All right, guys, we're wrapping this up. Swish, what's the topic? And you're going to comment on the YouTube video that drops right when the stream ends. I'm giving away 4. They got us get the Friday hats.
We didn't come here to get fucked down. We came here to get fucked up. I would say... Let's go with this week for the giveaway. I'm going to say we've done this kind of before where we've asked what your favorite episode, who your favorite guest is.
What about what your favorite quote is from us?
We've had that one.
We have?
Yeah, we have. We've done that. We've done the favorite quote. We've done the favorite who you'd like to see on the show. I would say what word or term would you like to see on a piece of merch? So we want to hear from the people. Like we have Chin. We're going to stay away from Ace and Bones if we're being completely honest. But what?
That's all we're going to get.
What would you? Now that I said that, yeah, for sure. But what would you like to see on a piece of merch? And we might just pick something. We have Chinese mode out there. We have Chin. We have a couple different Chins coming in now. Is it go for 1, stay for 2, home by 3? But just something you would like to see us put on. We have This Is a Hockey Show. You got to go buy that T-shirt too. Forgot we have that on there. But just something you'd like to see, and we'll play it from there. 93.1.
Guys, thank you so much. We out. Peace.